Folks, Bob Mannery here, and you're listening to Agree to Disagree, the flagship, only on A2D Radio. Uncle Sweeps, Nick Delgozzo, the legendary Brian Wilson, and the fucking man himself, Tom Arnone. These three guys from Jersey bringing you real talk with no agenda. You don't like them? Tough shit. It's their show, and they're going to say whatever the hell they goddamn want.
Welcome. This is Agree Disagree only on A2DRadio.com. We are live from the BMW of Atlantic City studios. BMW of Atlantic City. We're off exit 17 of the Parkway. Find them online, BMWofAtlanticCity.com. Every Sunday morning, we are brought to you by our certified public accountant. Make them yours, Gibson Mayer LLC. Find them on the web, GibsonMayer.com. Tom Arnone, Nick Delgozzo, Brian Wilson, Rob Povey on the ones and twos. The Bad Boys of Sports Talk, worldwide leader of Real Talk. But listen, it's Eagles-Cowboys week, baby. The day is here, Christmas morning. We just can't open the present till a little bit later in the day. That's fine. We can deal with it. We'll let it sit there wrapped up, and we'll open it aggressively at 8:30 tonight. We won't have 5 questions with Rob at the end of the show, but we'll talk Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, and the Sixers versus the Warriors last night. Listen, everything was feeling so good. It was feeling so good. Up 22. Oh, if you don't cover this one, what will you cover? And again, they push, and Vegas wins again like they always do.
24.
Unbelievable. 24. Unbelievable that Vegas won that. Our picks against the spread like we do. What game this season, and it ties into me on Friday with the Philly sports guys because it was a great question. What game this season made you believe that this team was legitimate? I'll ask you guys that later on in the show. What is your favorite Eagles-Cowboys memory? And we'll break down the remaining 6 games on the Eagles schedule. Is that good enough to win this game on his own? It's also a question later on. Do you care how the Eagles win tonight? Do you care about a field goal game? If they blow them out, do you care? Are you buying into that, or you just want a W?
Whoever cares is the problem.
Oh, I agree. What do the Eagles
get
need?
A W.
What do the Eagles need to do offensively and on the defensive side of the ball?
Who cares?
I don't care.
Nobody. Yeah, well, that's why I put it in there, because I want to see if the jabrones out there are going to get worked up.
2-run shot by Barrel.
Yeah.
Seth Jenkins, a solo homer for the win. We'll take it.
Yeah.
What do the Eagles need to do offensively and defensively on the side, each side of the football to beat Dallas? Key players, score predictions, player of the game. But our poll question brought to you by Scanzano Sports. Find them on the web, scanzanosports.com. Who wins on Sunday Night Football? Real easy. Eagles, Cowboys. Let us know. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. A2D Radio is where you can find us, and we'll get to all the questions as well moving forward here. But gentlemen, who wins tonight? Eagles, Cowboys. We'll get in the score predictions, player of the game, all that stuff moving forward.
Yeah, I'll go first just because I guess I'll be the jerk off that gets darts thrown at me. I don't want to do this, but, I mean, they're in complete desperation at home. I mean, it's a playoff game for them, and they're not used to that in the last 20 years. They're not really sure what that is if you're a Cowboy fan. But, I mean, this is it for them, you know. So you expect their best shot. You know, I don't know if Smith's not playing. I don't know if they can protect him enough to get this done. Especially if you're not going to make any adjustments coaching, because, I mean, did they need last week a brick to fall on their head? I mean, no running back chipped, no tight end over. I mean, no help for that young man that absolutely got embarrassed on national TV.
Reminded me of Winston Justice
a
few years back.
Yeah,
Everybody remembers that.
It was like
Same
it was
amount of
embarrassing.
sacks too, wasn't it 6?
Like it was 6 spot.
It was like a car wreck.
Or 5.
Yeah,
OC?
it was like a car wreck. You couldn't look away. I mean, it was so bad last week. So, without Smith and the Eagles are their front four is 1,000 times better than the Falcons. So, I mean, that's a scary thing for Cowboy fans, and obviously no Zeke, but man, I don't know. We know how the NFL goes. I mean, I feel like this is the one. It's still it could be a close one. A little. There's no more Dan Bailey, but I'm looking Cowboys late field goal somehow, and they just pull it out. I don't want to be right.
Get him out of here!
That's why I wanted to go first.
Get him off the couch! Fucking Dolphin fans. That's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get. Weren't raised properly. That's all it comes down to.
Oh, wow. Wow. Shout out
Coming
Papa Down.
Coming at
Shout out Papa Down.
Coming
You
at
better
you.
watch your back leaving the studio.
I see Tony yesterday. He's rocking all his New York shit, of course. Fucking terrible family. What are you going to do?
Terrible family.
I love you. I love you.
Listen.
I love you.
Well, just
love
watch
it.
your back
Let's
leaving.
go.
That's all.
Let's go. Let's go. Listen, I do agree. I think you're gonna get Dallas' best shot. It's gonna be a tough game. Anyone that thinks we walk through this game, I hear people talking like 55-10. Let's pump.
Relax, yeah.
I hope to God we win 55-10, and I'll be the drunkest person you've ever met. But
What's changed?
clever. But I don't think we're going to win 55-10. I think it's going to be a tough game. Like you said, Dallas is playing for their life. Granted, their playoff hopes aren't over if they lose this game, but they're in big trouble, and the chances of winning the East are pretty much over if they lose this game and go to 5-5. So you look at it, you say they're definitely coming out. They're definitely we got to match their intensity to start. Hopefully we get a lead early, and then we can pin the ears back, and no Tyron would be great, and we can go after Dak. But I expect it to be close. If the line was like stayed at 3, I would say, holy shit, we might lose this game.
Yeah.
The fact it's going to 6 makes me think, okay, well, the Eagles are going to win, but it's going to be tight, I think.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Who knows if they cover, but I mean, the smart money's going that way.
I'm thinking like 27-21 Birds. That's what I'm thinking. And I think we are going to get it done. All right? And I got a thing right here, invasion. I got a beer invasion, and that's what the Eagles are going to do. They're coming to Dallas. We're invading.
Did he
we're
set
raping,
something up? Did he
we're
actually
raping and pillaging.
Guy brought props.
And let's go.
Guy brought a prop. A prop.
Get it. Is he taking the whole thing down? Did he take the whole thing down? We're invading Dallas.
not a
Yes, he
question.
did. Yes, he did. Winners
Let's
win.
go.
Winners win.
Let's go.
Winners win.
Let's go.
I mean, we got wrestling shows coming. I mean, who needs that? This guy brought a prop and absolutely crushed it.
And invasion, and that beer was terrible.
Brian Daly chiming in on Facebook going, Eagles, Frank Vesby, fly, Eagles, fly. Michael Chromiak, Birds win tonight, 31-24. Have a great show, fellas. Thanks,
Cromer.
Frank Vesby, 42-13.
There's one of them. I don't see that happening.
I don't see the blowout.
I hope so, but I just don't see it. I think it's going to be a tight game. I really do. I think Dallas, they're at home. They're playing for their life. They're going to come to play.
And Rob
Anyone
Lutman
thinks they're not
chiming
coming
in.
to play, you're just wrong.
Rob Lutman chiming in. Jerry Jones says this is their Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, this is how they're looking at it. That's how the Dallas is looking
I mean,
at it.
on paper, it's a ridiculous mismatch. I mean, well, we know how the NFL is. That's the way
how
it
it
goes.
works.
I
I
mean,
mean, ebb
come
and
on.
flow. Ebb and
Cleveland's
flow.
Eagles are
probably going to
possi-
beat Jacksonville today, and it's going to ruin my life.
Eagles are
'Cause I
arguably
got
the
Cle-
best
I
team
took
in the
Jacksonville.
arguably the best team in the NFL. All right, the Cowboys are banged up. Wounded, desperation. I mean,
We're
all
wounded
roads
too,
point-
though.
I
I
know
don't like
that.
the wounded play, but a lot of people have been talking how wounded Dallas is. We're wounded too. We're missing the same guys they are.
Missing an all-pro
left tackle,
middle linebacker
left
as
tackle,
well.
running back, middle linebacker. We're missing the same thing. Granted, our running back's not as good as their running back, but Sproul's still an integral part to our offense.
Justin
So-
DeFalco, what's up, boys? Let's get it in.
Let's get it.
Let's get it, Justin. Greg Milakovic, good morning, boys. Staying with my
Gregor.
24-21 from Wednesday. Close game.
Yeah, I believe so, Greg. I'm right with you.
And Justin DeFalco, 35-17 Birds.
I'll
That's
take
not,
that.
That's not as crazy. I just don't. I could see that
I
one
could
more
see
than.
31-17, 31-14, like maybe maybe it's like a 7 to 10 point game and we push away at the end. I could see that.
And Justin Delfacco, a jolly player of the game, over 100 yards rushing. Rob Lutman, yo, what up, Rob?
What up?
Chrome saying nothing would feel better than to put the nail in the coffin ourselves. And
Absolutely.
That's spot on, brother.
Absolutely.
But he says we're also missing guys too. But we have depth. Next man up. And getting over to the YouTube side of things, we got Bleeding Green. What up, Bleeding Green?
Let's get this straight. That was not an excuse comment by me. I'm just telling you, on paper, the Eagles are better. So
we're not giving you shit. It's just that we've been hearing it all.
But you're right. You're right.
Everyone's been hearing
That's always the built-in thing, though.
How banged
Yeah.
up Dallas is.
Absolutely.
Bleeding Green on YouTube. We want Dallas. 33-20, he says. William Whitesett, we want Dallas again. Bleeding Green. The game that was the statement game for me when we were talking about that was the Niners game. A game where they should have won and they could have came out and laid an egg, but they didn't play their best game and still rolled them.
Well, for me, it was the Panthers.
Panthers, absolutely.
I mean,
short week.
Everybody
refs against you.
Everybody picked the Panthers. I mean, and like you were just saying, hey, can you go on the road, see what's going to happen here is a road game.
Smoked them too.
Oh yeah.
I go earlier on, guys, and it's crazy, but I'll go game one against Washington, a team that's owned you, a team that's had your number, and to go down the play the way they did, though. Just listen. Because 11 told me. Shut up and listen, okay? Because 11 told me all I need to know game one that he's legit. And that's all that – listen, from 11-5 or 12-4 or if you're a 9-7 guy, it was all resting on does 11 take the next step.
That's
and
true.
when you saw game one that, 11 can play, then I said, okay,
I believe – pocket break to Nelson?
I'm not saying 8-1 belief, but I'm saying that I believe, okay, that 11-5, 12-4 area is attainable because 11's that good. And again, a team that owned us and had our number over the last few years to go down to Washington, and you always say Kirk Cousins, a guy who can flat out spin it, and to get a win the way they did down there, that told me, okay, it's a legit football team. Now, 8-1, no,
I might
that's
actually
crazy,
say it might be the turning point of the season where
if you want to go turning point, that's different.
Not even turning point, but like the point where you said, you know what, I think we might make a run here. I think is the comeback capped by the 60-yard field goal to beat the Giants.
They started believing, everything was falling in.
We started that game really hot, then all of a sudden we're behind. Yeah. We're down 10 points, and you're like, fuck, we're going to lose this fucking game at home to the Giants. And then we rally, we get the win, huge field goal by the kid, and the kid's been money since.
Since.
Big
Confidence.
booster for him.
Yeah, I think there's a couple, like all of them are very good. You could even mention the Chargers. That's a good win. You got to go out west.
Out
right?
LA.
You lose the lead a little bit. Blunt breaks one there. I mean, so and we see how
the
close
way
the
you
Chargers are
playing.
playing.
You just ran it right down their throat for the last 7 minutes.
Yeah,
Renee Hall, let's go,
didn't
Philly.
Everything he had to do. He didn't have to be 11 that day. As much as we needed, you needed him.
That's a great win. Going to the West Coast and win the game against a team that plays everybody tough is another great win. Rob Lutman, this will be our statement game nationally.
Hopefully.
Let's shove it up some of the haters' asses out there. But no, I mean, not my statement game, but the game where I just believed was like, okay, this is who I think they're going to be, was the Washington game. Just because 11 was 11, and you're like, okay, that's who I thought he was going to be. Now I can relax and breathe and think this team's going to get to 11-5, 12-4. Nobody ever smelled 8-1 out the gate.
Yeah, I mean,
nobody.
I'm not going to sit here and blow rainbows up your ass and tell you that I saw 8-1, but I'm happy about it.
Yeah.
Ralph.
By the way, let's get your pick. What's your pick?
Real quick, Ralph Burnley. Who the hell is behind the couch in terms of what? Is he talking about the piece?
Who, Ryan Howard?
Are you talking about the
talking
goat?
About the piece?
You talking about McCoy? You talking about the other goat? Goatish?
Ralphie.
We got a Weber for no reason.
He's still goatish. It's a goat wall. It's a goat wall. You can't listen. Fat Five creator, daddy.
Is that a Milakovic jersey?
Yeah, he brought it in. We didn't hang it.
Wow. Yeah, we don't.
We didn't hang it.
Greg, that one doesn't get hung. Sorry. You don't put your own name on the back.
Take that one back with you, Greg.
Greg, you don't play for the fucking Sixers. I don't know if you noticed, but you don't. So, yeah, we don't hang that.
Well, if you can hit a jumper in the second half, we could have used you last night. But that's a story for another day.
Hit a jumper, maybe sprint back on defense. Any of the two would have helped.
Uber guy. Hopefully he wasn't in the Uber with Jameis. Jimmy J in the building.
Apparently
Let's go
Darby
Eagles.
Was. Yeah.
Samir plays. Fly Eagles fly. Gives a whole fight song. Love it, Samir. So damn clutch. Eagles will take this thing. Special teams may play a big factor in this one. Oh, I like that. A little special
Okay,
team.
all right.
Little special
All
team.
right.
Noah Ruth.
Dip your beak.
Eagles win. Eagles win against a desperate shell of a team, 28-24. Go Birds. So
Let's go.
believing more along your guys' end.
Yeah.
It's going to be close. And mine, I'll give mine in a minute. Renee Ballard, 34-17. I agree. Dallas will bring their best, but I think it's our Eagles have too much firepower versus a beat-up team. Agree with that one.
Let's go.
And,
All right, Renee, let's go.
And Noah saying, I hope we do. A 40 burger would be amazing. Well done, please. Yes,
Yeah.
it would be. Charles Moran, and I agree with the Giants game. Was about to say that. That was the type of game that we would have lost last season, but they figured out a way to pull out these victories. Is that Delgozzo? So that's what Ralph wanted to know. Yeah, that's sweeps.
Ralph, hey.
It's in the house. In the house. Oh, here comes the
Mouse in the
Spielman. Here comes the crumb. Sean Spielman.
Oh, here he is.
26-20. Cowboys.
Shocker. Could have guessed
And
that
then
one.
he goes-
Could have
then
guessed that one, Spiels.
Hold on, then he goes, Chiefs 72, Giants 3.
Darby gets exposed. He's not even going to play that much. What do you say, Chiefs 72?
Oh, and then Ralph wants to know that big head, so he's talking about the piece.
Oh, it's the piece.
It's so funny he came up. I've actually been
Ryan
marathon
Howard.
in The Office, and I saw that episode last night. I think it was in the last season or whatnot where the piece showed up
Yeah.
or whatever. You guys surprised that he hasn't gotten into acting? Or do you see that happening in his future?
I don't know. Is he an actor?
He was pretty good on that show or
He
whatnot.
wasn't bad. I don't know. I think he's still trying to play.
The piece
I
can
think
do
he's-
anything he
he's
wants,
done,
Rob, in my eyes.
But he's still trying to play.
Charles
you know?
Moranik could use a Gretzky jersey
Maybe
up on
one
the
more
goat
year
wall.
of that,
Yeah, we
maybe one
could.
more.
Dan Martin, the way we carved up Denver defense, for me believing, love listening to you guys. Go Eagles. Thanks, Dan. And Jarrell K.
Love it, Dan.
Sean's a pussy in terms of Spielman.
That's right, Jarrell.
Get him, Jarrell.
Just like that, you're back, Jarrell.
Renee Hall, Doug P knows how to coach and get my Eagles on a roll. So, real talk. Listen, I was 27-17. I'm going to stay there. I'm not going to waver from it, but I believe it's a close game. Maybe a 7-point game and the Eagles kick a late field goal to go up 10. I think it's a close game. I think the Eagles do win. But listen, when 99% of the public's betting on one side, it worries me a little bit. It worries me a little
Well,
bit.
that's why the lines move so much.
I know that's why it's moved, but it still worries me a little bit because I hate the ones that look too easy. This ain't an easy one tonight, people. I'm going to tell you right now.
In Dallas.
We might go and blow them out. That's not going to happen in my opinion. This is a tough game. You're going to get their best shot like we talked about. They're playing for almost their playoff lives in a way.
I'd love to
even
blow
though
them
they're
out.
not.
Don't get me wrong.
But listen, can their front handle our front 8? And I say 8 because there's 4 other defensive linemen that rotate in, that get the job done. I don't think they can. I really don't think they can. But who is Dak Prescott? I don't believe him. I know he gave some more love over the past couple weeks.
I like
I'm
Dak.
not going to waver.
I actually
I'm
think
not
Dak-
going
I
to
think
waver.
Dak's a good
I
player.
don't believe he's good enough. I don't think he's good enough, and I think he gets exposed big time tonight.
I do think Dak's a good player, but I hope that listen, the way you beat any quarterback, I don't care if you're playing Tom Brady, who's probably the greatest of all time, Joe Montana, I don't care who you're playing, right? If you come and you hit him in the mouth and you get pressure on him, every quarterback looks bad.
You make him uncomfortable.
You make him uncomfortable. You make him move in the pocket. You get pressure. Every quarterback looks bad. All right? So
And listen,
let's
what-
do it.
Get
My
him off the
issue with
spot.
Yep.
Get him off
my
the
issue
spot.
with
all you
Dak,
gotta do.
my issue from Dak with Dak from day one has been footwork. Okay, footwork making throws, not footwork running. We know he can run. I'm not talking about that. His footwork.
Well, I
his
wanna keep
footwork
him in the pocket tonight. Yeah, I
but
wanna
his
keep him in the
footwork
pocket.
in the pocket, I've never been sold on yet. Okay, this is a guy at Mississippi State who never was the guy essentially either. He was never the guy on that football team either. He's never really,
Senior year, it's last year.
he's never really been to me. He's never sold me as a pure pocket guy. He can make plays on the run, but if you can contain him and get pressure on him, I just think he's just a guy. Really, I think he's a middle-of-the-road guy in this league. I don't think he's a top 10 or I mean, you can maybe make an argument you want to put him in your top 15 in this league. I'll agree with that one, but he's not top 10 by any stretch. Not in this league. You guys disagree with that? You think you would put him in your top 10 or 10 looking out?
Yeah.
No, definitely not. I mean, not top 10 for me. I mean, I'll tell you what. This is the reason why there's a lot of terrible quarterbacks, and that's the reason why Capper Scum has a beef. Right, I'm going to tell you that right now. That's why.
Well, the
he's
fact
still
that
relevant.
Tom Savage somehow,
That's what I'm saying.
somehow
It's a
is
terrible,
playing,
yeah,
it
from-
makes no sense.
From like the last 13 on are really bad.
Oh my God,
you know
yeah.
what
I think there's
So-
20 good ones.
Yeah.
I'd say.
So at least
20
one, yeah.
or 18, maybe not 20.
All right, well,
That's
where do
what
you
I'm saying.
put him?
We'll
Yeah.
say
Where do you put him?
17
That's what I said.
solid quarterbacks, and then the last 15 Who knows?
Or
They're-
bad?
they're-
Okay,
they're
so
not-
where
they're not
do you
solid.
put him?
Yeah.
Where do you put him?
Dak is right around 10 for me.
Well, okay, maybe a little higher than me. That's fine.
Yeah, I
But
think
we're
he's a
in
good. I think
We're
he's a
in the
good player.
15 maybe.
No, I know
15.
you like him a little bit more than I do.
Listen, I don't like Cowboys.
No, we know
Dak's
that.
a good player.
We know that. Okay, Ismail Rodriguez. Broncos game made me believe in the process and the team. Let's go, Birds. Our D-line will dominate. 4 sacks, 3 picks, and a pick 6.
Oh, wow.
Michael DeAndre. Eagles win 34-17. Go, Birds. Jarrell wants to know what time the locks are. I told him like 45 minutes. All right, you degenerate. Wait a couple minutes. Steve Pinero. What up, Penny?
Penny.
He goes, number 1. Best trio in talk radio. That's facts.
Love
Real
that,
talk.
Ben. Love
Thanks,
that.
Penny. Number 2. Spielman is a dope. Love that.
That's also a given.
Number 3, Dak Prescott will be exposed for the cockroach that he is. Eagles in a romp, 34-10. Love it.
Penny's rolling with a romp. All right.
Penny!
Somebody will be hammered tonight if that's the case.
Rob Lutman, over under how many times Dak gets off the turf?
Hopefully a lot. I hope 20. Let's hit him a lot. Make him uncomfortable. Let's go.
Ralph Burnley, what's the score going to be tonight? I predict 3 defensive turnovers. DBs get 2. We'll have our predictions in a minute. And Charles Moran, I'll say Dak is around 10, but that's his ceiling. I don't see him getting much better than top 10.
I agree with
that's
that.
Fair.
I agree with that too. I don't think he's ever going to emerge as one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the league. I think he's a solid, above solid
Yes.
QB, and he can do some things, and I like his game, but I think he's about 10, and I do agree that his ceiling might be right about 10.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But with Carson's ceiling much higher, in my opinion.
We got a
Much
good
higher.
one by TT
Yeah,
Ball.
he's just waiting for those two guys to retire.
Yeah,
that's
hopefully.
all. He's
Yeah.
Hopefully.
he's just waiting. He's like, whenever you guys are done, I'm going to take this spot.
And he's
It's
waiting
like,
for
cool. I mean,
hopefully
that's-
another shoulder injury out
really,
of
that's,
Rodgers.
so that's yeah. He's got a couple more, but you know what I mean.
Another
Talking
guy-
about
I thought
you were talking
Tom and
Tom and
Drew
Breeze.
and,
Yeah,
and A-Rod. Yeah.
Like, you know what? You know where I put Dak? And I know you like this guy more than I do, but
Who's
I
that?
think Dak is right with Mariota.
Listen, Marcus hasn't played
He's
well
been terrible.
recently, I mean,
I think Mariota is right around 10, 12 quarterback in the league.
I also
And
think he needs
I also
some.
don't-
He needs some
I
wide
also-
receiver
I also
weapons
don't
down
think
there
that
as
he
well.
can get much better.
Can we be?
No.
With the one thing about Marcus, he needs some, and I don't want to get away from this, but he needs a little bit more wide receiver help down there. Just a little bit,
They got first-round picks all over the board.
I understand that, but
they can play.
one's also a rookie, so
I agree,
that
I
takes
agree,
time.
I agree.
TT Ball and TTA, man, tough one last night, brother. But listen, this is why we trust it. We'll be back. That's the defending NBA champs. That's what they do. But he goes, do you guys see us coming out slow after the bye or firing right out of the gate? It's a great question.
I'm hoping that we don't come out slow. I'll tell you that. And like I said, I think that Dallas is going to come out with a lot of intensity, and we need to match it out the gate. So I hope we do come out fast. I'm going to say that we do. I wouldn't be surprised if Dallas takes the ball first to try to get a score first,
Absolutely.
and I think for sure that they're
Absolutely.
going to.
Absolutely.
So hopefully we can weather them, not let them go down and get points. At least not a touchdown to start the game.
And if the Birds
then-
get it, I think you go up top.
Oh, yeah.
You try to go up top or something. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, I mean, I hope we come out firing. That'd be great. You know, maybe like the game in Washington
5
a
straight
few
passes or
years
something,
back
yeah.
for Vic when we scored 28 in the first
Yeah,
quarter.
the Monday Night Massacre. Yeah.
Well,
listen,
one like that, one like that, get me going.
I would say if it wasn't a division rival on Sunday Night Football, that maybe I could see a slow start. Okay, after the bye,
Well, yeah,
smelling
it's a
yourselves
game
a
that you
lot,
need. It's a game that
right?
you need.
But tonight, there better not be. I mean, listen, sometimes slow starts happen. It has nothing to do with your energy. You understand? Like
Yeah,
sometimes,
you just
sometimes, yeah, you just.
maybe a fumble ball.
But I don't see energy-wise any type of slow start. I mean, they're gonna come out firing
Oh, yeah,
tonight,
you would
and
think.
they better. And listen, like if we talk about,
You're at that point.
This is
where
what we
you're-
play
you're-
for. This is
you're-
what we play
Yeah,
for.
you're at that point.
Well, you
where,
smell blood's in the water.
Yeah,
This is
you're-
where we can take the division.
Yeah,
Blood's
you're-
in the water. All
You're
right.
at that point when you're well coached and you're playing, arguably the best football in the league.
comes the
That
roaches.
you don't have the letdown, and that's what we talked about weeks ago. Having, it happens. Bad teams have letdowns, or they just, they're looking ahead, or whatever that is. And when you're well coached and you're disciplined, and you don't, and you convert on third down, and you take care of the football, and you can run the football, and you can play some D, that's not a recipe for letdowns or looking ahead. But it doesn't mean you're not going to, you can't get beat. Right, but I don't expect like I said to come out flat. Especially after.
Yeah.
No.
And
For a bye, for me, a bye is rest it up.
Yeah,
Get
yeah,
healthy.
yeah.
Ready to
Good
go.
thing.
Ready to go. You're feeling good. You're feeling fired up and ready to roll.
One of the biggest things, in my opinion, is like we need to not turn the ball over tonight. As long as we don't lose a turn, I feel like you let a team that's maybe not as good as you, especially when they're at home, when you're on the road, you let a team that's not as good as you stay in the game and get confidence by turning the ball over. So if we don't turn the ball over tonight, I think we're fine.
Gregory Iosa, and I'm not sure if Greg's a Cowboys fan or not. Not for nothing. Where did he say this? A Dak, 10 best QB. Okay, I understand Brady, Ryan, Rodgers, Luck, and Breeze. What other four are better than him? Carson. I don't even think Luck right now can be better than anybody.
Yeah, I wouldn't put
Luck
even put Luck in there, but there's many guys better.
Cousins pretty good.
Yeah.
Nobody likes Cousins, and that's fine.
Cousins
better.
At the end of the year, it's almost 5,000. So that to me, that's the quarterback position. All right. I mean, you're going to add all the running and all that stuff, and I'm not saying you can't fault somebody for that, but at the quarterback position, you throw almost for $5,000 every year, dude. Kirk Cousins should be in the conversation. I'm sorry.
Oh, Ben Roethlisberger.
That's the way it goes.
First off,
That's the way it goes.
Oh, Big Ben.
We're not sorry.
Big
we're
Ben.
We're not sorry.
No.
Big Ben better.
Kirk Cousins is definitely better.
Matthew
Big
Stafford
Ben's
better.
Stafford's way better. Hold on.
Matt Ryan better.
Matt Ryan's. I don't know.
Matt Ryan's better.
Matt Ryan should be
Cam
better.
Newton's better.
Cam Newton's better.
Okay.
Wait. We gotta keep this
Deshaun
going.
Watson better.
I don't know if I'm gonna go there.
Oh, I'll go there right this second. Are you
It's
kidding me?
It's early.
I know it's early, but
It's early.
But
listen,
there's
I
other
know
guys.
it's early,
There's
but-
other guys I'll go that are better.
I'm just throwing names out. here.
I
That's all.
didn't expect Watson to do what he did. And
Yeah, neither did I.
obviously,
Alex
I'm
Smith
not saying
better?
anybody did, but
I don't know.
Alex
I
Smith
don't know.
better than
I don't know if Alex Smith's better.
What do you think?
I don't know.
this would be the only year.
Alex Smith can't get over the hump.
Derek Carr better.
No,
All right.
I don't like Derek Carr.
Russell
You know
Wilson
that.
better?
I think Russell Wilson and Philip Rivers are better.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like
Jared
Philip Rivers,
Goff
but
better?
No.
Okay, no, I'm just throwing names out.
Russell Wilson and Philip Rivers are, in my opinion.
Goff will be.
Goff will be better.
I
Better right now.
I
I think
like the
Goff-
step he took. And I mean, so we'll see.
Better right now. He's better right this second.
Case Keenum might be better right now. Case Keenum, by the way, Minnesota's going to beat LA today.
Gregor, I know you don't like it, but Cousins is better than Dak. I mean, nobody spins it. The guy flat out spins the football. Come on. We're not reaching.
I think Cousins
How are we
is better than Dak.
reaching? Greg, how are we reaching? It's fact. Carson Wentz is better than Dak Prescott. Tom Brady, Matt Ryan, Ben Roethlisberger,
The roaches
Drew
are
Brees. I mean, come on. The list can go on.
We need some roaches, all right? Come on. Throw some questions at us. Roaches, where you at?
Troy Jalbert. Morning, guys. Morning, Troy. Shaquan Gitters. The rest will try to jack Philly tonight.
Possibility.
Sean Spielman. In all reality, this will be a low-scoring game. Team who has a ball ass will win, and I want to see Carson outplay Dak so it ends the national media on who's better. So,
Look at Spielman, huh?
Pove, where you
Low
at?
scoring
Just
game.
to
As a fan, where you at on the
all right, I'll comment on that.
yeah, where you at?
where you at ranking?
I don't. In terms of the game tonight, you're asking.
No, ranking.
Ranking
Ranking
wise,
Dak.
I'd say I put him at about 8. He reminds me a lot of a young Russell Wilson. He can move the ball. At times Russell Wilson has been a game manager. At times he has carried the team on his shoulders. It remains to be seen if he can indeed do that, and we will see that over the course of these next 5 games with Dak. But I think a solid 8 for him. And by the way, Greg, he's a boy of mine. He's a fellow Cowboys fan.
that's fine. But listen,
Thanks for tuning in, Greg. Appreciate it.
that's where you have them. But I mean, it's just not. That's not real. I mean,
He's not 8.
Top 10 is not
I think-
real
I think
for
it
this guy.
might be he might be
listen,
10.
I don't care if Phil Rivers is over the fucking hill or not. He's better. Don't you disrespect a guy who's got Hall of Fame type goddamn numbers for a guy who hasn't done shit in this league. Can we stop it? I'm talking to Gregory right now. He's not over the hill. The guy still slings it. Don't disrespect because you got a man crush on the guy. With all due respect, I said the guy's top 15. You want to put him like 12? I'm okay there. All right, but anything above 10 is just, to me, is
Yeah,
is it Cowboys?
11 to 15. You can have that. You know what I mean? You can have that.
By the way, who's Buffalo play today? Anybody know?
Yeah.
Tyrod Taylor.
Chargers.
Chargers?
Roll job.
Yeah, Buffalo rolls.
Oh, no, I'm going the other way.
Oh no!
They gotta go
I'm
out
telling you,
west.
watch yourself. I think I said this in the preseason.
I know you like Peterman.
I think Peterman should have been starting from the beginning.
you like Peterman.
I like him. Everyone's saying
Hold on, QBR is the worst
Tyrod
stat.
Taylor stinks.
QBR is the worst stat in the world. So you want to give me QBR to support an argument with Dak Prescott? I can't. It's a terrible stat. When you watch the
Use
guy,
your eyes.
When
Use your
when
eyes.
you watch this guy play, if you say he's top top 8 in this league, that's crazy because you're disrespecting a lot of Hall of Fame type quarterbacks and a lot of legitimate quarterbacks in this league because the guy won year one. Come on. And I expect Cowboys fans to say he's top 10. You should. But then we're here to help you. And we're saying, relax, put him 11.
Pat your head, put you in place.
Put him 11. I love it, though, because we can argue all day. It's what it's about. It's about argument. Doesn't mean I'm right when I am, but it doesn't mean it.
Listen, the guy.
I mean, if the Eagles lose tonight, I'm not going to watch TV for a week, probably.
That's true. That's
Or
true.
I'm not going to watch sports
I'm
TV
out.
for a week.
I'm out. We got more Sixer JT talking about some Sixers right now. We'll get to that later on.
Talking Jay Wright.
TT
No one cares about fucking Villanova.
Yeah, they're talking.
I hate Villanova.
Agger Venzer going on a limb. 58-10 Eagles.
Jesus.
Mike Jones.
I hope you're right,
What
Agger.
up, Mike? Mike who?
Who? Mike Jones.
I see the Eagles living up to the gang.
Back then, Hosein won me. Now we're crushing Cowboys tonight. Woo.
You wound them
I
up.
know. You let the guy have a drink. This is what you get.
Hey, you can't do that to the poor guy. Come on, you let him finish.
I need another beer now.
He says, I see the Eagles living up to the gangrene nickname. The secondary is going to give themselves a 31-14 victory. Michael DeAndrea saying, I think he's talking about, let's see.
On a side note, Mike Jones says, what do we think about, I like Dennis Smith Jr. Mike, I think you're a Mavs fan. You got a good one there.
What do we got
Got a
here?
good one.
Charles saying, I don't think Cam is better, but Watson I'll take over Dak definitely.
Cam's definitely better. He's an MVP in the league. Come on, guys.
That's embarrassing. I mean, to even say that. I mean,
To say that Watson's better than Cam is
I
terrible.
hate Cam and
So
his
do I.
antics and
Despise
stuff. But that's
Cam.
embarrassing.
Stop it.
That's embarrassing. Like,
You know what's more embarrassing?
You know what I mean?
You know what's more embarrassing? Because this is when with all due respect to the Roach gang, you cannot. This is where you lose credibility with me. When you say, "Do I think Dak is top 10?" Probably not. But I'm in the same argument. Wentz is not top 10 either. Stop watching football. Just stop, Greg. I love you to death, brother. Stop watching football. I don't know. Maybe rugby's on today. Maybe soccer's on. But you can't. You can't.
Wentz is higher than Dak.
Stop.
The way
Stop.
Wentz is playing right now, I don't see how you put him out of the top 3 right now.
See, I mean, I would say 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll meet in the middle and go 5. But to your point, the way he's
Keith
playing
Cowan,
right
my
now-
brother. How's Orlando?
What up, Keith?
what up?
Crystal Michael, who's more in the MVP race? Stacker, Wentz.
Wentz.
Renee Hall, Wentz. Jarrell K, Eagles 31-13.
Roll job.
And Gregory O said both Wentz and Dak fall between 10 and 15. That's crazy talk, homie. That's crazy talk, brother. I can't, I need you to come back with a better comment next time. All right? So your next
Next thing they're
got
going
to
to
be better.
They're going to say, well, what's Dak's record?
I don't know. I'd probably rank Alex Smith anywhere between 8 and 12 somewhere. If you're asking, because you asked where Alex Smith is.
Smith?
No, I'm probably 12-ish. Probably 12-ish, honestly.
Yeah, 12 to 15.
You look in that range.
12 to 15.
It just depends on what you want to, who you might want to put ahead of him or not.
He's definitely not 8.
No.
I'm saying between 8 and 12.
No.
You can make an argument.
No.
Listen, instead of Dak, 8.
No argument.
Okay, well, because you don't like the fucking guy, doesn't mean he can't be 8.
He's not 8.
Okay, he wins games
He's
in
not
this
8.
league. He wins games in the league
I
for a
watched
long
him-
time.
I watched him
He
play
wins
for-
games.
I watched him play
He
for
wins
12
games.
years. He's not 8.
He wins
All
games.
right? Wins games.
He wins games. At least he's consistent. The guy's consistent. Has he won anything? No.
Doesn't win the
But at least
playoffs.
he's consistent. I got that. But at least he's consistent. I'm not crowning Alex Smith. So let's avoid this conversation.
You just crowned.
8 to 12 is the crown now? I mean, real, because 8 to 12 is the crown. I don't know.
Dak's better than Alex Smith. I mean,
I think he is too.
it pains me to say that.
Alex was game manager.
Dan Jake. What up, Danny Jake?
Danny Jake.
Dak is top 10 with Zeke behind him. Without, he's not. That's a good one. Gil Arizi. Eagles 34-20. Eric Nieves. Smith going to look top 10 against the Giants today. Yeah, probably.
He could. He could.
Dak can't carry Carson's jockstrap. Christopher Michael. Spot on. Ralphie D. What up, Ralphie?
Ralphie.
And Gregory Iosa talking more Big Ben and other things. So,
Whatever.
Michael Profound 69 on the tube. My
for
nickname for Ajayi and Blunt is the Twins.
All right.
I'm just throwing his nickname around. What the fuck does QBR even consist of?
Roll chain, smoke a blunt. Let's go.
Wentz has 300 more yards, 7 more TDs, 3 more wins, but Dak got a higher QBR and had some TTP, bowling.
And for
he's
some,
right.
it's because you can if you throw
dump
18 6-yard passes
Dump it off.
and you
Dump
know
it Dump
he
it off.
completing 77%.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's completing 77%. He's got it all figured
He's
out.
not completing 77%.
Boys,
I'm just saying.
I want everybody
Yeah,
else
yeah.
that's out there for a
Just
chance to
dump,
win.
dump,
Listen, a
dump,
little $25 Visa gift card
Here he comes.
on the boys. We want score prediction, player of the game. Where's Penny? Because he's won it 2 times. We've done it. Let's get another winner in here. Score prediction, player of the game, and the player of the game is the tiebreaker. All right? There's the breaker.
Willie wasn't eligible, but he'd have hit it the 49er one.
Well, I won it.
I was close.
He's eligible. Go ahead, give it. It's yours. 'Cause
No,
you
no,
won't
no.
be
But
right
I'm saying,
anyway.
did Penny win it that day? I mean, because
Tom
an
don't
employee
No, no,
wasn't
Penny-
eligible.
no, yeah, he's not eligible.
Tom don't let me win anything.
He said 38.
Yeah, Penny won it because
Oh,
he's
yeah,
not
yeah.
eligible.
Yeah.
Come on.
I already told you
Fuck the
27
guy. He's not eligible for nothing.
27-21. 27-21 Birds. Player of the game, Brandon Graham.
Nice one. Sweepsy.
2 sacks. Big turnover.
27-24 Cowboys.
Terrible. I forgot you picked them. Fucking talking to this guy for.
27-17 Eagles.
We need a break. We need a break.
27-17 Eagles. Offensively, and I'm not going to pick him as my player of the game, but a guy that needs to play really well because DeMarcus Lawrence is a problem. Okay, that's real talk. Lane Johnson's got to come to play. Really. He's got to hold up. No.
Lane Johnson's going to smack him
I'm
around.
not saying he's not.
They better move him to
I love this fuck guy.
Vitae.
You can't have like a deeper thought process
you can't.
than just hatred. So it's like DeMarcus Lawrence can play. You know he can
DeMarcus
play.
Lawrence can
okay? All hate aside, we're allowed to
Von
be
Miller's
real.
the best DN in the league, and Lane tossed him around the field. So
No, he did. And I'm not saying he won't. I'm saying he needs to. He needs to come and play.
I agree.
Lane has to. But I'm going to stick with my boy, man. Their secondary, I don't love it at all. Nelson's got to win in the slot. 2 TDs, Nelson Aguilar tonight. Hasn't had one in a couple weeks. So maybe he's due. I think they exposed the middle of their defense. Obviously, no Sean Lee.
Sean Lee.
So Ertz
No
and
Sean Lee
Nelson.
shoots for us because Sean Lee always kills us.
Yeah, well, I was just going to take a little
Sean Lee
page.
makes big
I was going
plays
to take a
against
little
us.
page from that. I was going to say, like, look, their best guy is Byron Jones. He's going to have to, cover Ertz.
Ertz,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? He's going to have to, they're going to have to, Eagles going to have to, continue to produce on third down.
And is
stay on
Scandrick going
the
to cover
field.
him in the slot?
I know.
Because he's going to get exposed. He might want to go take more Molly. You know what I mean? He might want a little dip of
Molly up.
Rob, score prediction, player of the game.
I'm going to go 28-20 Eagles, J.J.
JJ.
I think J.J. has a good game with, like, to your point with Sean Lee
Put this
being
evil
out.
on us.
How'd you know what I was doing? That's exactly what I was doing.
He's catching.
No,
Never picked
I mean, it's going to be an uphill battle without Zeke. I mean,
agree.
to that one commenter's point, yes, Dak is tremendously better with Zeke. I think the whole offense is better with Zeke. That goes without saying.
It's tough not to be
Listen,
fair with the best running back in the league. I
But
mean,
Absolutely.
the key is Tyron Smith again being
Yeah.
out. They showed no aptitude of protecting Dak against the Falcons' defensive rush. What are they going to do against the Eagles' defensive rush? Now they're bringing in a new guy. I don't know. That smells like a mess to me.
Yeah.
you got to
When
hope
you
that he
have a-
holds
when you
up
have a
better than he
game
did last
changer-
week. You would
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever
I mean,
plays left tackle, you got to hope he does.
Listen, as much-
for if you're coming from the Dallas point of view, which I'm not, but you are, you got to hope that the left tackle holds up tonight. You
Yeah.
have to. Otherwise, you're in deep shit.
As
Oh,
much
no doubt.
listen, as much as you hate you hate Elliott. I mean, Ewok, half shirt, all that stuff. The dude is special. He's special. He's a special football player, and for years, people have been talking about it. For years, people have been talking about it, and sometimes I even fell into that category. Like, oh, anybody can run behind that line. That's bullshit. It's not. That's not the case. All right, just watch football. All right, you watch it around the league. There's special guys. Le'Veon Bell. Like when somebody else comes in, that guy runs right into the line. Le'Veon Bell, patience, boom. Right, Elliott, same thing. All right, you watch Stanford football. Buddy Love is incredible. He's hurt. The other 3 backs, they run right into the line like jabronis. Buddy Love comes in, breaks one for 57. All right, so there's when you got a guy back there that's special, it's a difference maker. So that obviously it is a huge loss. But don't cry for me, Argentina. Fuck them.
Yeah, Tim Grimbo ain't happy with you. Cowboys.
Grimbo!
Really, Nick?
I know.
Stick to baseball.
All right.
By the
Boy,
way,
Graham,
Grim.
boy, Graham.
Get him, Grim.
Love you, buddy.
Inversely, it's going to be Byron Bell stepping in at left tackle for the Cowboys out of New Mexico. I don't know too much about him or whatnot, but he did take first-team reps all this week or what have you. And
Yeah, he came in. He came in to replace the other guy last week. He came.
Wonder why.
Yeah, he came in and they were like, okay, well, anybody's going to be better than 6 sacks. So this guy should be able to hold up for a minute. Listen, I said it from the day Rob probably met me. Wilson's known it for a while, man. There ain't a better left tackle in football than Smith. He's the best there is in the league. Okay, he's the reason their whole offensive line goes. When you put a future Hall of Famer at left tackle and he flat out can block out the sun, okay, you're going to have a great offensive line. They build around him, but he's the key piece to their line. And without him being in today against our front 8, because we rotate so many guys in, I don't see them holding up well over there. I don't care. I don't care who it is on the left side. But we'll see. This is why you play the game.
He's definitely out, right?
Reportedly, he is.
They're saying he's not going to play.
Fournette's questionable, too. Just got an alert on that. Let's read off some of the comments here. Christopher Michael, 42-17 Birds. Player of the game, Jalen Mills.
Okay.
Michael DeAndre, 9-1 after tonight. Bitches back to the basement for the Cow Turds. Love it. Love it. What else we need?
You skipped right past Jarrell's comment that I saw in there. Jarrell, you're puffing this guy's chest out too much, okay? Because he's never hit cleanup in his life, all right?
All right, you got that out, right? We're good there? Michael Profan, Birds 35, Dallas 20. East Camden for life, Eagles 54, Cowboys 2.
East Camden for life. All right.
Gave him the field goal.
Safety, yeah.
Christopher Michael, Nicky, really? You made better calls at closing time at the bar. LOL.
You're right.
People aren't happy.
Listen,
People are not happy with
my
that.
MO.
With the sweeps right now.
It's been my MO.
Used to be his MO. You gotta give it to him. Yes.
The fact that they're 8-1 and there's a lot of excitement, and there should be. There's buzz all over the place. But prior years, that was my MO to pick against them. I was told to pick against the Birds on this show. All right, by my boys. Yes, it's contractual.
Gregory Iosa, some of these scores are crazy. What's actually over-under on the game, nobody's scoring 40 in this game.
I don't think they are either.
Greg, we agree with you. We all think it's a closer game. I mean, I think we've all preached that.
I told you some of these guys are. Listen, I'm not going to hate on somebody who wants to say 54-3. I hope you're right.
Yeah,
I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't think it's crazy at all. The over-under right now is 47.5. So we're all revolving around that 48 number.
27-17.
Yeah.
All the 27-21.
27-21.
Yeah.
27-24.
Right.
Everybody's around that number. TTP bowling. I'm sticking to 33-10. Birds. Michael Kendrick, defensive player of the game. Love that name. Kendrick's played well.
Yeah.
Kendrick's played real well. Offensive. Yeah, so I said Nelson. Blaine's got to hold up. Guys, defensively, on the defense side of the football, who's got to have a big game today for the Birds? Or tonight, should I say?
The D-line. You got to get the Dak and you hit him, and I think if you get the Dak and you hit him, the game's over.
Yeah, with no Smith, I mean, you gotta continue to create pressure. I mean, you're looking for not one guy getting 6 sacks, but at least 5 sacks as a unit.
Yeah, well, listen, there's no reason we shouldn't. I mean, this is one of the best front fours in football. They go get it. They've gone get after They've gone got the quarterback all year. I don't see anything changing tonight. I think they're going to be geeked up to play. There's always been the conversation on what line was better throughout the last couple of years, their O-line or our D-line. We got a lot of money up front there, too. So there's a lot of bragging rights tonight for these guys up front, and it's always a rivalry when you talk about the guys up front. So I see it being a lot of fun watching the two fronts go at it tonight on both sides of the football.
Bleeding Green said, who would we rather have I can't read that thing. Can you go back up so I can read it?
Yeah. Do whatever you need, big dog.
Thanks. Who would you rather make the playoffs, boys or Pack, if Rodgers can come back for the playoffs?
Boys, I don't want to see Rodgers.
I don't want to see Aaron, but I don't think Green Bay's going to make the playoffs. But I don't want to see Aaron, of course. No, we don't want to see Aaron at all. I'll play the boys 3 times before I play Aaron.
Chacon, Gitters, Philly,
sneaky
27.
Win today, though. They go to 6-4. The Pack, they get this little sneaky win today.
And that shoulder's going to be feeling a little bit better. You go to 6-4, right? A lot of, here we go. Kids feeling good. Shaquan Gitters, Philly 27, Dallas 17. So he's got the same one me. Timothy Floria, Darby gets a pick. Michael DeAndrea, watch out for the Zebras tonight.
Yeah.
Could be a problem. Shaquan Gitters.
Is Pete doing the game?
I hope not. Player of the game, the front 4. So he's going front 4. And Robert Krupp, Eagles 27-21. Got to go chalk with Wentz. Does the bye week kill Eagles momentum? Refs last year's Vikes. reference last year's Vikings game.
Yeah.
Different team. Robert, I think that we've seen that this year. They're not feeling themselves, but they believe in themselves. The whole locker room believes, and it transcends the locker room, man. You start believing. You got a different team last year from a 7-9 to a team that's already has 8 wins. I just don't see that letdown on Sunday Night Football or coming off to a slow start. I don't see none of that, man. When Wentz is in the facility before 5 a.m., and Ronald Darby was talking about coming to get his physical therapy or whatever, and Nelson and Carson are already out in there sweating already. That just says everything I need to know. They'll come ready to go. When the leader of your football team's in there before 5 o'clock every day, and you got to almost get them out of the facility, I love that. So I think that equals
that. Be a worker.
I don't think that there's going to be letdowns as much with this football team, especially not tonight. I just don't say it.
Nope.
Not tonight.
Don't say it.
Michael DeAndrea, if the Eagles win tonight, the division is almost a lock, and Cowboys might be out of the wild card picture. That's simple math. 9-2 pretty much locks it up, Gregory Ayosa said. So a little back and forth. Ayosa didn't like it. He didn't like that it could be over. He didn't like that. Nor should he. So we gave our players of the game score predictions. Throw yours in there. We'll read them off. Listen, whoever gets the closest or nails it gets a $25 Visa gift card. If you're on the YouTube side of things, screenshot your score prediction because they go away, Daddy. And there's you can't get it back. So make sure you're screenshotting over there on the YouTube side of things.
Screenshot and send it through.
So like we talked about, we all know what our answer is going to be. Do you care how the Eagles win?
No, not at all.
Do you care? Does anybody care
I
out
don't care
there
one bit.
how they win? If they win by a field goal, if they win ugly.
They can win the ugly fucking game I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Never.
Remember, like 3 years ago, we
care.
didn't win this game, but like 3 years ago was the ugliest game I've ever seen in my life between the Eagles and Cowboys. It was like 3-0 into the third. Remember that game?
The one we watched here? Yeah, that's why we don't watch them together
It was
anymore.
gross, that game. One of the most disgustingly horrible games ever. It could be like that with just us getting a W, and I'm fine with it. I don't even care.
Jerry Collins.
Yeah, I mean, you could have, Morris going in for the game winner, fumbled out the end zone.
We don't
Yeah,
care.
I
We don't care. Winner. This is a good one.
Chicken dinner.
Jerry Collins. Who will have a better night, Nelson Aguilar or Cole Beasley?
Did you say Kerry Collins or Jerry Collins?
Jerry Collins.
Is this Kerry's son?
Could be.
He's
Who wants to fuck Kerry Collins?
Good chance he's got a few illegitimate ones up in Penn State.
Yeah. And a beer in his hand.
Reported.
Good for him.
Reportedly.
What was the question?
Who will have a better night, Nelson or Cole Beasley? Cole Beasley hasn't played well, honestly.
Nelson.
No, him and Howard are going at it too. So you might him and Howard having a Twitter beef.
What?
Howard
Eskin?
And
Nelson?
Beasley?
Yeah,
Oh, Beasley. Yeah.
Because right away after they freaking lost, he came in. He was on his phone right after they lost. I mean, not worrying about the fact that he just lost to the Falcons. He was worried about what Howard said. So.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Priorities.
Bleeding
Green. 33-23 Birds. Besides Wentz, J-Train going to be player of the game.
People like Ajayi today. I like that. I got to start him in fantasy. Got a guy on bye, so I like the Ajayi love today. I hope he has a good one.
Renee Ballard, and she meant Lawrence. But if Wayne can handle Lawrence, we will be just fine. And that's where my point was.
Or she's saying because he handled Vaughn, which he did, we're fine.
Justin Henschel, 31-17 Eagles with a late garbage TD by Dak. So they actually think that's a little bigger of a lead, and they get a late garbage time TD. Yeah,
he's hoping for.
Michael DeAndrea Robinson will be on Beasley. He's not going to do much. David Blizzard, 34-17 Eagles, and Taylor Quincinelli. Yes, finally I'm off work and get to catch you guys live. Go Birds! Love it, Taylor. Love it, brother.
Appreciate
Great
it.
work, Dave. Y'all. If you need us to write anything out to him on Sundays, so you can be right here with us, brother,
I'll make a phone call.
We'll call you out.
I'll make a phone
call.
call.
We'll call you right out.
All right? I'll make a phone call in a heartbeat. You just let me know.
So we don't care how they win.
I'll go backstory, too. I'll tell them that you died. And then you can magically show up like, oh, he was revived.
We sort of mentioned this earlier on. Is Dak good enough to win this game on his own tonight? That's a question I wanted to ask you guys.
I think he is. I don't think that it's going to happen. But I know I'm higher on Dak than some other people, but I think that Dak he could.
Yeah.
But granted, I mean it's not on his own. I think they have weapons. You know, you still got Witten that's always killed us.
Dez can be
you
an
still
issue.
got Dez who's can be a serious issue. You got Beasley. Like they got weapons. And like I know, okay, they don't have Zeke, who's arguably the best running back in football. You know, maybe Le'Veon might be, but it's arguably best running back in football. But Alfred Morris is the guy who's ran for over 1,300 yards like 2 or 3 times in this league. It's not. This is no. You're not going to a guy you don't know what you're going to get from. You know what I'm saying? Like Alfred Morris has done this before. Okay, he could run for 120 yards easy. He could do it.
And they like the Smith kid, right? He's a little
Rob
a little
Smith.
Rod
explosive
Smith or whatever. Yeah.
Jarrell K.
Big play potential. Like he can break one. He can rip one off.
Jarrell K. 31-13 Birds. Ajayi. Gregory Iosa. Player of the game. Jalen Smith. It's going to be his coming out party tonight. And Gregory Iosa, is that good enough? Question mark. All depends on the defense. Well, that does it. The question was, is that good enough to carry the Cowboys to a win? My answer, no. By himself, no. Like, we're all on him where he throws for 314 E's. I don't feel it. I don't see it happening. But Michael Cambreri, you never know. Division game. So, yeah, it's true. Jarrell K. Morris sucks. Stop it, 120. And
I'm not saying
Michael
he's running for
DeAndrea,
120.
no,
I'm saying
in
he
terms
could.
of Dak being good enough to win this game on his own.
Not against us. Against a different team. He could definitely run. I expect Alfred Morris to be a sneaky good play for the next coming, not today, but next coming weeks if you're like a fantasy or daily fantasy player.
Next 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Bleeding
just
Green.
Because, I mean, they're going to run the ball.
Bleeding Green, that's why I'll be tight because it's a division game, but not a loss. Renee, Ballard, everyone do their thing, but Patrick Robinson, Vinny Carey get the benefits. They're just talking amongst themselves in there. So, easy enough. Boys, favorite memory, Eagles-Cowboys? Favorite memory? There's a lot of them. There really is a lot of them.
There's a ton. I mean,
a lot.
Like
4th and 1's an easy one. They stop him again.
Yeah, they stopped him again. That's a great one.
And I want to know your worst one, too.
Oh
But start with
that's the worst one's absolutely easy. I can tell you right now. I cried my eyes out. I'm not ashamed to say it. Chris Poniel. I mean,
Tommy Hutton.
Yeah, it was
Tommy Hutton.
Yeah. He drops it, and then it just,
you want to know what happened to me that night?
I cried.
Can I tell you, how old were we around that time?
I was 13, maybe.
Okay, so I was. I think we might have been a little younger than that.
No, because I was in 7th grade.
I got grounded for 2 weeks. Because, listen, the backstory, obviously my cockroach cousin and my cockroach uncle are Cowboys fans. My uncle was living in Dallas at the time, too, and they're Roaches. All right, so we were about to win the game, so I'm about to make the phone call to them finally. You know, where, you like it, you know. And they lost that game, and Andrew was over that day, and I remember, like, crawling up the stairs, like, yelling, why? like, why? And, like, I don't remember. I remember my mom, like, dragging me down the stairs and me just freaking the fuck out. Like couldn't take it. There might have been tears. I'm a grown man. There could have been tears that night.
You weren't a grown man then.
Yeah,
well, it was grown-ish.
You've cried a lot of times.
Plenty.
Right? Don't lie to anybody.
But it was funny because I got grounded for, like, 2 weeks for acting like an animal. Like, I think I was hitting things, slamming things. Like, I can't call that. Don't answer the phone. That was the worst Eagles-Cowboys loss I've ever experienced in my life because you went from down to the 4-yard line, game's over, you just got to make the kick. It's a chip shot, and Tommy Hutton can't handle the snap. And it was a great snap.
Then he's running around and firing. Oh, God. That one now, for ones that we've had that have been great ones, there's been a bunch.
Oh, yeah, been a bunch.
The one where we watched the Raiders. We watched Michael Bush and the Raiders win to make it so that whoever wins the game between us and Dallas, we're down in AC. Remember we watched down in AC? Gets it, and we blow them out. 42-3 or whatever. That was a great one. They stop him again. That's a great one. Back James Willis pitched to Troy Vincent.
That's
a great one.
Because that was during the years where we didn't beat them.
Yeah, no,
that's when they were a juggernaut.
They were a much better team than us.
Them ones were better. The 4th and 1s, the lateral.
Because they were a better team than us. Yeah.
Yes, because they were winning Super Bowls at the time, and that was our Super Bowl.
We always found a way to beat them once a year, even when they were a really good team. I feel like
TTB Bowl and Brandon Boykin picked to steal the playoff spot was a great moment as well. Yeah, that was a great one.
One of my personal favorites, just because of how T.O. left, and I was so crushed by it, is when we played T.O. for the first time when he was in Dallas, and Lito picked Bledsoe and goes house down the sideline.
Lito. Love Lito.
Lito. Oh. I love me some Lido too. I did. You were a big Lido guy.
Oh, huge Lido guy. We talked about the Willis one. I mean, there's so many great memories. There's a McNabb scrambling around for 12 seconds.
Oh, yeah, fires it.
And fires the Freddie Mitchell.
The first down, Freddie?
And that was a big win. That was a big win. Michael Cabrera, Cunningham, Reggie White, Keith Byers, good teams. Yeah, they were good teams. We didn't have enough offense.
The Bounty Bowl.
The Bounty Bowl is a great one.
Back in the day.
Just to win a few years back in OT. Bradford, the Jordan Matthews, not the same impact, but a great win. Anytime you beat him, and in a walk-off fashion, too.
Christmas night, 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah, Christmas night.
Yeah.
That was a great one. There was one a few years back.
Beat him up that night,
years ago
beat him up.
where we thought we were going to make the playoffs, and we ended up losing the rest of our games, but Sanchez came and smoked them on Thanksgiving night.
Dirty
A
Sanchez.
couple years ago in Dallas. That was a great one. And then we ended up losing the rest of our games and not making the playoffs. But that was a good one.
Any other ones, boys?
Not that I can think of right now, but there is other
I was
ones,
thinking
I'm sure.
Thanksgiving, like Willie said, too.
Bleeding Green, back to the 4th and 1. When the refs gave the boys back-to-back 4th and 1, when the refs gave them a second try.
Yeah. They stopped him again.
So they're all great ones, man. I mean, they're all great ones, and hopefully tonight's another one where maybe it's a dominant performance, or just a win late in the game or a big play, and usually you get that Eagles-Dallas, and it's going to be another beautiful one tonight.
Hopefully.
It really was. So we give our offense and defense side, who on their defense side of the football, outside of DeMarcus Lawrence, worries you, if any?
Nobody.
Sweeps?
I would say Sean Lee, but he's not there. Jalen Smith is I think Jalen Smith could be a good player, but Jalen Smith's not ready to be that guy yet. Sean Lee is the guy that scares me, but he's not there. DeMarcus Lawrence can play. Yeah. I'll give you that. Besides that, there's not much there.
There's no fear.
There's no fear,
Byron Jones maybe, but no fear. But
yeah, I mean, obviously DeMarcus Lawrence I lean to, but Byron's the guy that I don't fear, but is a good player. Yeah. Is a good player. Offensively, outside of Dak, who are you looking at tonight?
We got to cover Dez.
Is it Dez? Yeah. Is Dez the guy?
We got to cover Dez tonight.
That you need to shut down.
Yeah, you got to cover Dez tonight.
Roll some coverage over the top. Yeah, absolutely.
And we gave her players of the game.
Witten always kills us, but Witten's getting old now, long in the tooth.
We gave her players of the game.
Yeah.
But who offensively, outside of your player of the game, needs to have a good one tonight?
The running backs, I'll say. Whether it be Ajayi, as a whole, just the running back group as a whole. I like to see play well. If we run the ball well tonight, it's over.
Sweepsy?
Wide receivers.
Wide receivers?
Yeah. Jeffrey's a little, he's going to play, but he's a little banged up. So we'll see if he's just, a decoy or, like he always is. That threat is always there. So see if somebody else can step up. Maybe Torrey, sneaks loose for a bomb, for a sighting.
I don't know how it's going to happen. Been more sightings of Bigfoot than a Torrey Smith.
Yeah, right. Seriously.
Yeah.
I look at the O-line.
Don't expect it at all.
Obviously, it's an easy one, but I look at the O-line needing to have a great performance tonight against a good front four with the Cowboys. Defense side of the football, right? What core or what player needs to have a good one tonight for you guys? I'm going to go with Jalen Mills.
Yeah, secondary. The secondary as a whole, because I want to see them shut down Dez and cover Beasley on short third downs. So, yeah.
I'll go Jalen because I think Jalen's going to be matched up against Dez. I know people are talking about Darby. Darby's more on Terrence Williams in my eyes. Dez is more physical. Jalen's more physical. I think Terrence Williams is a mismatch for Jalen Mills. So I think them two match up well. Jalen against Dez and Darby against Mills. Darby against Williams. So that's easy enough. Listen, on the other side, we'll come back. We'll go through our picks against the spread. We'll continue Eagles-Dallas talk as well. Your score predictions, chance to win a little Visa gift card from the guys. All right, we'll do all that on the other side. We'll continue our talks. What had you believing in the Eagles? What game was it? Favorite Eagles-Cowboys memory? Is that good enough to win this game on his own? Do you care how the Eagles win? What do we need to do offensively and defensively on both sides of the football to win this game? Key players, score prediction, player of the game, all that. Who wins on Sunday Night Football? Eagles or Cowboys? All that. Much more. Other side, agree, disagree. A2DRadio.com. And this segment was brought to you by Gibson Mayer, LLC, our certified public accountant. Make them yours. Find them on the web, GibsonMayer.com, as well as StreamSmart.com. Get every NFL game. You don't got to pay for all the extra. Vinny Maston. He'll drop the link in here. Use the A2D promo code. We'll be right back, boys.
Hi, folks. Bob Mannery here. You're listening to A2D Radio, real sports talk radio for the fans, by the fans, no agenda. These guys are the best in the business. Hashtag it. No notes.
Hey, do you need to get your skills in shape? Then contact the Scanzano Sports Center, located at 5 Carnegie Plaza in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. You can give them a call at 856-889-3434 or visit them on the web at www.scanzanosports.com. John Scanzano offers individual, semi-private, and team training lessons in hitting, pitching, catching, outfield, along with turf rentals. The Scanzano Sports Center is equipped with a 31,000 square foot indoor facility, 4 batting cages, and a 4,000 square foot strengthening and conditioning room. So what are you waiting for? Contact the Scanzano Sports Center today.
A2DRadio.com is proudly sponsored by Gibson Mayer, LLC Certified Public Accountants. Gibson Mayer, located in Yardley, PA, is a leading accounting and business consulting firm with a proven track record of handling critical issues with expertise across many different industries, including construction, distribution, hospitality, manufacturing, real estate, service trades, merchandising, professional services, and professional athletes. Give them a call at 215-369-3300. That's 215-369-3300. Your initial consultation is always free, and if you tell them that Tom and Mike from AM and the PM sent you, you'll receive 15% off all income tax services completed by February 15th. That's Gibson Mayer, LLC, Certified Public Accountants, 215-369-3300, or visit them on the web at www.gibsonmayer.com. That's gibsonmayer.com.
A2DRadio.com is sponsored by the Sports Outlet for all your sporting needs. Located 703 Black Horse Pike in Glendora, New Jersey. Give them a call at 856-939-2030 or email them at sportsoutletnj@comcast.net or visit them on the web at www.sportsoutletinc.com for all your sporting needs. The Sports Outlet.
You're listening to the bad boys of sports talk. Agree to disagree right here on A2DRadio.com.
Hey, do you need to get your skills in shape? Then contact the Scanzano Sports Center, located at 5 Carnegie Plaza in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. You can give them a call at 856-889-3434 or visit them on the web at www.scanzanosports.com. John Scanzano offers individual, semi-private, and team training lessons in hitting, pitching, catching, outfield, along with turf rentals. The Scanzano Sports Center is equipped with a 31,000 square foot indoor facility, 4 batting cages, and a 4,000 square foot strengthening and conditioning room. So what are you waiting for? Contact the Scanzano Sports Center today.
A2DRadio.com is proudly sponsored by Gibson Mayer LLC Certified Public Accountants. Gibson Mayer, located in Yardley, PA, is a leading accounting and business consulting firm with a proven track record of handling critical issues with expertise across many different industries, including construction, distribution, hospitality, manufacturing, real estate, service trades, merchandising, professional services, and professional athletes. Give them a call at 215-369-3300. That's 215-369-3300. Your initial consultation is always free, and if you tell them that Tom and Mike from AM and the PM sent you, you'll receive 15% off all income tax services completed by February 15th. That's Gibson Mayer LLC Certified Public Accountants, 215-369-3300, or visit them on the web at www.gibsonmayer.com. That's gibsonmayer.com.
A2DRadio.com is sponsored by the Sports Outlet for all your sporting needs. Located 703 Black Horse Pike in Glendora, New Jersey. Give them a call at 856-939-2030 or email them at sportsoutletnj@comcast.net or visit them on the web at www.sportsoutletinc.com for all your sporting needs. The Sports Outlet.
You're listening to Agree to Disagree, only on A2DRadio.com.
Hey, do you need to get your skills in shape? Then contact the Scanzano Sports Center, located at 5 Carnegie Plaza in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. You can give them a call at 856-889-3434 or visit them on the web at www.scanzanosports.com. John Scanzano offers individual, semi-private, and team training lessons in hitting, pitching, catching, outfield, along with turf rentals. The Scanzano Sports Center is equipped with a 31,000 square foot indoor facility, 4 batting cages, and a 4,000 square foot strengthening and conditioning room. So what are you waiting for? Contact the Scanzano Sports Center today.
A2DRadio.com is proudly sponsored by Gibson Mayer LLC Certified Public Accountants. Gibson Mayer, located in Yardley, PA, is a leading accounting and business consulting firm with a proven track record of handling critical issues with expertise across many different industries, including construction, distribution, hospitality, manufacturing, real estate, service trades, merchandising, professional services, and professional athletes. Give them a call at 215-369-3300. That's 215-369-3300. Your initial consultation is always free, and if you tell them that Tom and Mike from AM and the PM sent you, you'll receive 15% off all income tax services completed by February 15th. That's Gibson Mayer LLC Certified Public Accountants, 215-369-3300, or visit them on the web at www.gibsonmayer.com. That's gibsonmayer.com.
A2DRadio.com is sponsored by the Sports Outlet for all your sporting needs. Located 703 Black Horse Pike in Glendora, New Jersey. Give them a call at 856-939-2030 or email them at sportsoutletnj@comcast.net or visit them on the web at www.sportsoutletinc.com for all your sporting needs. The Sports Outlet.
You're listening to Bad Boys of Sports Talk Radio. Agree, disagree. Only on, you know what? A2DRadio.com.
Folks, Bob Mannery here, and you're listening to Agree to Disagree, the flagship, only on A2D Radio. Uncle Sweeps, Nick Delgozzo, the legendary Brian Wilson, and the fucking man himself, Tom Arnone. These three guys from Jersey bringing you real talk with no agenda. You don't like them? Tough shit. It's their show, and they're going to say whatever the hell they goddamn want.
Welcome back. Agree, disagree. Only on A2DRadio.com, live from the BMW of Atlantic City Studios. BMW of Atlantic City. Right off exit 17 of the Parkway. Find them online, BMW of AtlanticCity.com. We are brought to you by our certified public accountant. Make them yours, Gibson Mayer LLC. Find them on the web, GibsonMayer.com. Tom Arnone, Nick Delgozzo, Brian Wilson, Rob Povey on the ones and twos. The Bad Boys of Sports Talk, worldwide leader of Real Talk. A2DRadio.com. Answering all your questions as well. Our poll question, real simple. Who wins Sunday Night Football? Eagles, Cowboys. Let us know. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. A2D Radio is where you can find us. Brought to you by Scanzano Sports. Find them on the web, scanzanosports.com. We're getting a little bit of Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, Sixers versus the Warriors last night. Our picks against the spread. Everything Eagles on the table, Cowboys on the table. Let us know who wins, why, player of the game, prediction, chance to win a little Visa gift card from the people here. For the people. For the fan. By the fan, Daddy. So, getting in, let's go right to our picks against the spread. Wells, you want to bring them up?
Yeah, we can do that.
Run them through. We'll go picks against the spread. And again, we'll answer all your questions, comments.
Listen to the guys.
Concerns, whatever you need as well.
We're here for the degens. All right, we're gonna start. We're gonna start in Chicago. Detroit -3 on the road in Chicago.
God, it seems too low, don't it?
It does. It just seems. I love Detroit. But it just seems too low.
Yeah,
but I love
yeah.
Detroit.
I know. I'm not gonna pick the Bears. That's for sure.
It's tough to pick them. Yeah, I'll go with Detroit as well.
Lions across the board, people.
Kansas City.
Jarrell did say he wanted to know when we were doing this so he could go the opposite of me and win some money.
There you go.
So,
smart move, Jarrell.
We're here for
Smart
the people.
Move.
Here for the people.
Smart move. Kansas City at the Meadowlands playing the G-Men. KC is laying 10 on the road.
I think the only thing worse, or like one of the worst things to do, is have to lay a favorite on the road, double-digit favorite on the road. But I think the only thing worse is to play that Giants team, to play this Giants team. So I'm Chiefs.
Janoris Jenkins
is a cross.
Literally, he wouldn't have tackled a toddler last week.
It was unbelievable.
The dude doesn't want to be on the field. How you don't suspend him for conduct detrimental to the team after that performance is beyond me. Dude didn't even try to tackle.
Bro, it's
literally ran away from tackles.
Bro,
ran away from tackles.
Bro, he just got suspended from the team, which
I
is
know,
funny.
and he's back, and he's running away from tackles.
But this is what I love about pro athletes sometimes, some of the crumb ones, right? You know that you get paid more than the coach. A lot of guaranteed money tied into Janoris Jenkins. You don't like Ben McAdoo. Fine, okay? But you also play with 10 other guys on the defense, all right? That are supposed to be your brothers. And you quit on them, man. Like, you didn't just quit on Ben McAdoo. That's a story for another day. Right? I'm talking about the 10 other guys on the defense side of the football that's supposed to be the best part of your football team. That's supposed to be the reason how the Giants were supposed to be a playoff team and got it done this year. A lot of money on that side of the football.
Yeah.
That crumb should never get another contract in this league. That's talking as a football fan. Fuck the Giants. That's straight football talk. Yeah. That dude is a problem. And
That's man talk. That's not even football talk. That's man talk. That's
Be
man
a man.
talk. That's man
Don't
talk.
Don't you have some pride
Yeah.
about teams running down your fucking throat?
Yeah.
Why don't you show some fucking pride?
Stick your nose in there.
Do something.
I understand
You
corners
fucking
in this
pussy.
league. Some of them don't
Yeah.
like to
Oh, my
tackle.
God.
But Janoris Jenkins' MO is more of a physical guy. So for him to be as soft as Charmin,
Backing up.
Backing up.
Treating.
Anyway,
Chiefs
you
roll job.
legitimately ran
Chiefs
away.
roll job.
By the way, with all that being said,
Here he goes.
I like the Giants tonight. With all that being said, I hope to God they win outright. They're not going to, but I hope they do. I'm telling you right now, be careful. The Chiefs are the number one taken team in suicide pools this week. Suicide pools are getting towards the end. I didn't take the Chiefs. A lot of people did. Would love a Giants win. Would love a Giants win today. Okay? I don't know. I'm going to take the G-Men plus a 10.
Jarrell saying Sterling Shepard out for the Giants.
Sterling Shepard is out.
So
That's just terrible.
Wow.
Okay, roll job. Tampa, -2 at Miami. Give me the Dolphins. Tampa stinks.
give me the Bucs. Dolphins stink too.
Yeah,
Two terrible teams and the
6-3.
are terrible.
Miami.
I'll go with the team with I think right now a better defense on paper.
Maybe Mike Evans wakes up. Give me the Bucs.
Bucks stink. Give me Miami. Baltimore -2.5 at Green Bay. Give me Baltimore just because the young quarterback. I think Baltimore disrupts young QBs. But that game, Green Bay could easily win that game.
Pack show for me.
Give me the Packers as well. Take Packers in that
Rams.
game, man. I can't. The Ravens should be laying points to nobody.
Rams at Minnesota. Minnesota -1 at home against the Rams. Probably the best
Big
game
matchup.
of the, best game of the day besides our game.
Besides the Eagles Cowboys, it's the one you're going to be watching.
Or New England. New England Oakland is a good one too. But LA at Minnesota. Give me the Vikings. I like the Vikings. I think it's going to be a good game. I think the Vikings pull it out.
Listen, I'll go with the better quarterback in this one. Give me the Rams.
Case Keenum.
This reminds me, this has similarities for me, Eagles-Panthers. All right, it's a huge test. It's a road team. Not comparing the two, just saying, hey, going on the road, a young football team. This is a big test for the Rams, and I think they passed it today. I'll go with the Rams.
Look at you drinking the golf Kool-Aid. He looks just like Sticks. You know that?
Yeah, he does.
Just like him.
Next one.
Arizona at Houston. Houston's laying 2.5. I don't know how Houston's laying points with Tom Savage at quarterback. Give me anyone that's playing against Houston. I think Houston stinks.
Right there with you.
Blaine Gabbert.
I'll
Get it done.
I'll take Arizona.
Yeah, Cardinals.
Give me Cardinals.
Jacksonville minus a touchdown at Cleveland.
Give me Jacksonville.
This is the one that I took for suicide. So Cleveland wins this game outright. But I don't like the game. I would take Jacksonville, but Cleveland's going to win outright. So just be careful.
Jags.
This is a decent game. Washington at New Orleans. The line is flying. New Orleans is now -10. I love Washington.
I got to take
10.
the Skins plus the points.
But that line screams New Orleans blows them out,
it's
though.
fine. Yeah,
It screams that they're going to blow them out.
Yeah,
but,
it's cooking.
but I love the over in that game. By the way, you play daily fantasy. I'm going to throw one out there for you guys. If you guys play daily fantasy, Washington, New Orleans, hop on, guys. A lot of points in that game today. A lot of points.
I like the Redskins in that one.
I like Kirk Cousins in daily fantasy. I like Michael Thomas. I like a lot of guys. I like both running backs for New Orleans.
Yeah.
2 touchdowns for MT today. Couldn't agree with you more.
Yep. That's why I'm here, Rob. That's why I'm here.
It's debatable. Yeah, give me the Redskins and the points in that one.
Buffalo. We're moving to 4 o'clock. Buffalo at it says San Diego Chargers. It's definitely the LA Chargers. Might as well be San Diego.
Chargers.
Give me Buffalo. I'm a Peterman guy. I told you this. He's gonna come in and sling. Tyrod Taylor stinks.
We
Okay.
know that.
Best move they made was putting this kid in. He can sling.
Yeah, I'm not going to be on the Peterman bandwagon as much as Willie, but the Chargers play a lot of close games, so give me the Pintos. I think it's 6.5, right, or something.
7.
7, yeah, full up.
Cincinnati at Denver. Denver minus 2.5.
Denver, I want to say roll job, but I find that hard to believe in that same sentence. But give me the Broncos.
I think it's a Denver roll job. I really do. I'm actually starting Devontae Booker today. Kind of have to because my team's decimated by injury. But I think Denver's gonna play well today. Just because they got absolutely steamrolled 2 weeks in a row, national television, just looked really bad.
Yeah.
So
they're leaking oil big time.
They have to beat Cincinnati at home today.
Listen, if you didn't show up on the two big games you had, I don't see you showing up this week. So I'll just go Bengals.
That's a bad decision.
Well, probably is. I mean, is there a good decision with that game?
I wouldn't bet it.
Is Marvin Lewis still coaching?
Yeah, right.
New England. Actually, I shouldn't say at Oakland. New England, Oakland.
Mexico.
In Mexico. Okay. 2,000 feet higher elevation than in Denver, that's crazy. Sucking wind up there. New England's minus a touchdown. I love the over in this one, too. By the way, it's flying up. It's up to 55, I think. And this game there's going to be some scoring in this one, too.
Give me the Patriots.
Give me the Patriots, dude.
I'll take the Raiders. Give me the points.
I'll take the Patriots.
Apparently, Raiders have never lost to Mexico. Apparently, I heard. I don't know if that's true.
They play well there. I think
Someone said
a lot of fans.
Someone said 3 straight years they've won there. I don't know how true that is. But someone last night was trying to tell me how they're going to win.
They did beat the Texans last year. That's the one I remember.
Someone was telling me how they're going to beat New England tomorrow, and I was like, they're not going to fucking beat New England.
Yeah.
I was like, have you watched them play? They're not beating New England.
I believe they beat the Texans last year.
I think Oakland scores. Derek Carr, good start today for daily fantasy. Jared Cook, good start today. But New England's going to win the game.
Yeah, I got New England.
Give me New England. I'll even give the points. Give me New England. And then tonight, obviously, we already know. Philly at Dallas. Line is now minus 6. I think it's going to be right there. I said 27-21. I haven't bet the Eagles all year. Not going to start now. I told you I feel like I'm a jinx when I bet, so.
Stay away.
I'm staying away. I'm staying away.
Hey,
I could have won a lot of money this year betting the Eagles. I haven't. I've stayed away. You know, you got to tip your cap to a degenerate that stays away.
Hey,
because I'm a degenerate.
I got it in at 3. I got it in early in the week when that thing went. Was that 3?
I believe it was 3 and a hook.
Yep, I jumped on it early at 3.
Take a jet to Vegas? That's well done by you.
Yeah, right. I was just on top. Some guys were on top. So I came out and said that's low. We'll go Eagles. Now that it's at 6.5. You said
it's at 6.
At 6.
Started at 3.5. Now it's 6.
I got 27-17. I'm going to stay with the Birds to cover. Well, we know you don't.
Take the 6. Reluctantly.
Brian Powers.
And what, tomorrow night?
Yeah, tomorrow night. Give us the Monday Nighter.
Who is the Monday night? I don't even know. Oh, Atlanta at Seattle.
Yeah,
you know what?
Nobody playing defense for
give
Seattle anymore.
Give me the Falcons. I think the Falcons kind of found themselves last week,
What's
and they're
the
going
line?
to win that game. Seattle's minus 1.5.
Yeah, no secondary.
Can't Chancellor out for the year now.
Give me Atlanta.
That could also be a high-scoring game, by the way.
Could be. Austin Cass, let's go Birds. Dak won't know what hit him tonight. Love it, brother.
Freight train.
Brian Powers. Michael Irvin just said Des Bryant will put up 166 yards receiving against the Eagles today.
Shocker there.
Yeah.
That Mike said that. Ask Mike if the crack pipe's still in his car.
It wasn't his, Brian.
I know.
It wasn't his.
He picked up guy. That's the greatest. That story was still my favorite story of all time. How he said he picked a guy up. He wanted to show him Thanksgiving dinner, but he frisked him before he came in the house, and he found the crack pipe and hit it in his car. And then he's like, when I dropped the guy. So that's all well and good. You know, Mike, it's almost believable, Mike.
Yep, of course.
It's almost believable.
Until.
But what you're telling us is after you had the crackhead over for Thanksgiving dinner and you drove him back to where you picked him up
You didn't return it?
You're telling me that he forgot that you had the crack pipe in his crack because the only thing in his head from when he took it was at some point I got to get back my crack pipe and crack.
Yeah.
So Mike, sorry, doesn't fly for us.
He would have stabbed you in the neck with a big pen. I mean, anything available.
Not catching that one on us, all right? That might work for people that have never done drugs in their life. People that have, we know that's not the truth.
Our crackhead residents out there will chime in.
Not crack. All right.
Let us know if you ever give up your crack pipe to somebody.
Yeah, anyone that smoked crack, hit us up, Would you,
know where to
forget
find
that
us.
someone's taking your crack and crack pipe? Let us know.
Would you be okay with it?
Yeah. Would you be okay with somebody taking your crack?
Would you reluctantly
and crack pipe?
go quietly into the night without your crack?
Would you get dropped off and forget your crack?
Hey, thanks for the turkey jerk off. Where's my crack?
Sorry, Mike.
Is there crack in the turkey? Josh All, go Birds. What up, Josh?
Trey!
Drell K, time I'll be at the Iron Bowl next week. You got a prediction?
Wow. It's a tough game.
I'll tell you what, that's a good fucking game to go to, though. That's a great workout,
Great
Jarrell.
job by you.
First time
Great
you got
workout,
something right.
Jarrell. Great workout, Jarrell. Auburn's going to win that game, by the way.
Yeah, I like Auburn, too.
Bama's so beat up on deep, missing 4 linebackers. Woo-wee. Yeah, scary game. You gonna like the Tigers, too?
I like Auburn,
Nick
too.
Saban doesn't like guys wearing jeans that are faded with holes in them.
That was hilarious.
That was
he's
good.
such a jerk-off, but
it was good,
hilarious.
though. It was good. And some
He's
of the,
right.
And like,
He's right.
and some of these crumbs on ESPN are like, there's Nick being on. I'm like, it was funny. You're not laughing. I thought it was great.
Because he's
like growing up. It's like growing up in West Virginia. I was ashamed to go to school with dirty jeans because I felt like that's all we had. It's all I could afford. He's like, and now they buy them that way.
Yeah.
What happened to us?
Yeah.
And I was like, I agree.
Yeah.
That's millennials.
Sabes. It's not even.
It's millennials.
It's not. Yeah. It's not just in West Virginia. It was in New Jersey too, buddy. I mean, you get a hole in your jeans. You're like, Arnone, what am I doing here? Got to wear some thermals underneath.
Now everybody
I got blue thermal. kind of get underneath so it looks like it's maybe the same color. Can't tell that there's a hole there.
That's right.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir. Shoot.
Best Howie Roseman move over the last 2 years is?
To get Carson Wentz. It's cut and dry.
Yeah, it's an organizational changer there. So you have to,
There's been other good ones.
And there was a whole process to get there. You know what I mean? Kiko and Max Poopy. You got
Bradford
somehow the Dolphins answered that phone call. That's when you know you're dealing with horrible organizations because somebody answered that phone call. Kiko and Maxwell. Holy shit! Yeah, we'll take them. I was waiting for you to call. Holy shit! Thank you. All right, so it takes two to tango. So let's give the Dolphins a little bit of credit.
Maybe.
But there was a whole fucking process to get to Wentz.
And then you go to Cleveland for the finishing.
And then Hugh Jackson still can't admit that he's good. He said he's not even elite. He said he's not in the top 20. He said Wentz isn't even in the top 20. Talking about crackheads, somebody take the pipe away from you. I mean, there's a point. There's a point in life when you just give up and say, I fucked up. Just do it, Hugh. Just say it. Christ, I don't even know how you got a job. I mean, you were talking about coming here. People, you were the hot name. Holy shit. My God, it was unbelievable. I can't believe it.
Maybe you tip your
Somebody
cap.
had to answer
you
the
know
phone.
What?
Oh, my God.
Maybe you tip your cap to Howie on going and finding Miami and Cleveland.
Yeah.
What 2 organizations can I pull this off?
Oh, my God.
Miami and Cleveland.
Fucking blueprint of dog shit. That's it. I mean, come on.
I wonder for Hughes thing, and I really want to give him the benefit of the doubt here. I hope that the freaking Sasha analytic douchebag up top, the GM there, okay, is telling him, like, don't admit to it. Don't admit to it. Our analytics told us that he wasn't good. Our analytics told us he wasn't good. You ever just see the eyes? Like I said, like, what did you know when Carson Wentz from day one? The guy won games in college. Won big games, granted at a lower level, but won.
He was banged up, but when he played, he played well.
What's the analytic intangible for a winner? I want to know where that comes up on a fucking spreadsheet. Somebody tell me when you go through your spreadsheet analytics and go, okay, well, measurables, the 4.4 time, how high does he jump? Okay, his ball is.
It's the Mike Mamula effect.
His QBR, okay. I just don't think he matches. And is there any point on that where you say, and little asterisk, he's a fucking gamer and a winner? You know what I'm saying? And this is where this analytics shit, especially more in football, doesn't make sense.
That's why Tom Brady goes in the 6th round. It's the same thing. It's a guy you're like, he's tiny, he's a bird chance, and then he comes out, he's the best player of all time. That's because you got to use your fucking eyes.
I mean,
you use your fucking eyes.
Yeah,
that's why I don't like Gabe Kapler.
You can't script it. You can't
script
it any better. I mean, this is a team that's had one left tackle who's an absolute pimp and 20 quarterbacks. And you decide that you don't want the 1 or the 2 pick. You're like, hey, I'm good with it.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, we'll slide
I'll
back.
pass.
We're good.
I'll acquire assets.
We're good.
We'll take the 12th pick.
Oh, my God.
Now, let's fast forward, okay? So that was the best move of Howie's tenure, right? So 2017, though, this year, what has been the best move Howie's made for you? Could have been a lot of good ones.
Jernigan
a lot of
for
good
me.
ones.
Jernigan.
Which is almost a fleece job to be able to get him for a 4th-round pick. Proven talent in this league for a 4th.
Jernigan's a great name.
Is a great move.
Alshon. I mean, anytime you
Yeah,
bring in a one, and then that was the issue. Besides the DBs, that was the wide receiver. Can we get a number one here? Can we get somebody now that you said that all the other dominoes fall into place? We don't count Torrey. He's untalkable. But all the other people fall into place. Puts Nelson in a position to succeed.
Makes Ertz open. So
I go deeper on that move, and I'll go the trading of Jordan Matthews to Buffalo for Darby. Now, I'm going to leave Darby out of this for a minute, and I'll just talk about how contagious drops can be for an organization. Just like hitting's contagious. Everything's contagious. I thought moving Jordan Matthews was like getting rid of the stigma of drops and moving on that our whole wide receiving core drops so many footballs, because that was the MO for the last 3 years with the Eagles. They dropped way too many balls as a whole.
Just Nelson up this kid is, right? He's
It's
going to
nothing to do
find
with
a way to
Nelson.
Nelson. He's going to find a way to him.
It's nothing to do with Nelson.
Dropping balls. You're literally bringing up.
Did Ertz not drop balls?
We moved Matthews. Did
Ertz not
to
drop
get
balls?
the drop balls off of Nelson.
Did
exactly where you're
Did
going.
Ertz not drop balls?
He dropped some, not like Nelson.
They all did. Did Jordan drop a ton of balls?
He did.
Okay, my point is Jordan. I'm not saying Nelson didn't have an issue. It's nothing to do with Nelson. It's getting rid of the stigma
I just know
of
you.
the drop.
I know you.
Get
That's
the fuck out of here, man. It's a great point, and you're trying to rattle the point. It's a great point.
I like the razzle.
Rattle. You're trying to rattle. Trying to get up in.
Rattle, whatever you want to do.
ZT,
Yeah.
both interchangeable.
Okay.
You won't get concussed for the
fucking
game.
guys. Is it a nice move? Was it a good move? Do you not agree that there was a stigma with Jordan Matthews with drops?
No, it was a very good move.
And then,
Yeah,
and then acquire
I don't know how
a 1C caliber.
If
First
you
off,
allow
I
that
don't
to
even care-
affect you as another pro,
no.
you have an issue. But it's a good trade. Tremendous trade.
Nobody's saying it shouldn't affect
all
you.
that trade is
I'm
done
saying as
so
a whole.
far.
Like I felt like as a whole, everybody dropped too many balls, and it started with him.
But all that trade is done so far
Plus, we
because
didn't have
literally, Darby hasn't even played. All we've done is just removed Matthews from the team and allowed Nelson to be the slot guy, and he's a better slot guy. So it was a win without even adding anyone.
Yeah.
Now we can finally see Darby play.
Darby played a half,
hopefully.
not a
Terrell
half.
telling me that's a stretch.
Hopefully.
It's not a stretch. It's not a stretch.
Huge stretch. I'm right with
It's
you,
not a
Terrell.
stretch. You guys,
Huge stretch.
Because you guys don't
Huge
dive
stretch.
deeper.
Almost headbutt.
You guys don't dive
That's how
deeper.
bad it was.
You guys don't dive any deeper.
Don't dive deeper. There's way more better moves than that. A Jolly's a better move than that. Jernigan's a better move
You
than
said
that.
Jernigan.
I know.
And I agree with you.
Well,
and Sweep said Jernigan.
No one said a Jolly. You could
Because I'm sort of like, that's a midseason move. I'm not putting it into the conversation right now. I'm putting it in my eyes on what he did before the season started. That's what I was looking at.
How about keeping Clement on the team?
That's a good.
I'm just,
that's a good
throwing it out
undrafted
there.
free agent.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? But I just
Everybody
look
thought
at
he wasn't going to make the team.
I just look at getting rid of the drops as a big thing. That's all. Just getting rid of the stigma of the drop. Because you weren't cutting Nelson. And then, okay, yeah, to your point, you can move Nelson in the slot. I wasn't even going there, Daddy. You did for me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
I
Concerned
knew
about
where
his
you were
fucking
going.
phone. There's no fucking factory reset. What's going on here?
I don't know. You got to do something.
What the hell's going on here?
Tom's losing his shit. Like a shit
his
collector
phone.
with amnesia. He's losing his shit.
Steve Penny. What up, Penn?
Penny!
Nails, once again, that's why you're the best in the biz. I'll put that in there. He said best. Jordan Matthews always missed a big play. Tremendous assessment, Nails. Penny knows. Penny knows.
see, there you
Smart
go.
guys now.
Smart guys.
Yeah, I mean, smart guys will buy in.
Smart
guys
guys
who
know.
dig a little deeper. Matthews signified the big drops.
He
Awesome.
was a big drop guy. I mean, shit, that one year, I feel like Sam has 5 more TD passes. Matthews dropped like 3 long ones where he's behind the defense. What are you doing?
Terrell says 4 F-bombs in 10 seconds. Yeah, it happens when the guy to my right gets a little chirpy sometimes. Sometimes you got to put a guy in his place. And the F-bombs, nothing does it better than the
He's
F.
never put me in my place in his life.
I know. I've never put you in my place, but I put you in yours.
No,
You're right.
no, you
You're
haven't.
right. I know where you were
You
going.
never have.
I know where you're going.
Pove's got an F-bomb clicker over there. We're up to like 100, I think. Pitch counts
It's
at about 100.
It's like a pitch count, but it's just for F-bombs.
Fuck, man, I broke that button.
Jarrell's saying I'll send pics of Southern Bells all weekend. LOL. Hopefully they like older, chubbier guys. Enjoy the Bells.
That's what everyone always hopes
We'll
for.
take the pictures. We're not going to turn down the pictures here. We'll post them for you too, bro.
If you see any good signs, send them to us too.
Oh, I'm sure we see great ones.
Ordinary men need pussy too, Jarrell. So
Chubbier guys need it as well,
Hang in
Jarrell. We hope you get your beak wet this weekend.
Yes.
Sure.
Not all heroes wear capes.
All right, so your 2017 move was Jernigan. Both of
Yes.
you guys were Jernigan. And
Alshon.
He was Alshon.
Alshon. And the best overall move from Howie retaking over ownership here
It's
of the
getting
GM
Wentz.
moves was all the deals to get Wentz.
Of course, yes.
And it was funny in that draft.
7 degrees of separation to get Carson. You know what I mean?
And my favorite
Picking on
player,
the Dolphins
Yeah.
and the Browns.
if you guys remember this,
And
my
the Rams
favorite
still
player
gotta-
in that
and
draft
the
was
Rams have to
Ramsey.
pass, and the Rams have to pass too. So there's a lot of cooperation that had to go on there. You know, even though it looks like Goff's starting to figure it out and
Yeah.
he'll be all right, he's still not Carson. All right, so you still needed the Rams to, do their thing, and they took California boy, and that's fine.
Yeah, that was great. I mean, he's played well this year. He's played better, but Wentz has been better than him.
Yeah.
They're still dumbing it down a little bit for Jared. If I was watching some breakdown, like it's easy throws. I mean, recently he's had some huge games, but the Giants game was a joke. I mean, they fucking didn't even they gave no resistance.
Yeah.
But he's getting there.
Yeah.
I would say definitely getting there. I think he's gonna. That's why I know you think they're gonna get it done today. I think that he's gonna struggle in Minnesota today. I think Goff struggles.
Game,
Wow, a Pootie Tank saying it's reported the Browns are trying to hire Peyton Manning as their GM.
Great move.
Yep.
Winners win.
The head detective. Yeah, absolutely.
He'll find a QB. That's a good move because strictly you need to find a quarterback. That's the bottom line. Cleveland Browns, the only way to get better in this league is you got to find a fucking quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you draft great and you build a great defense, you have to find a quarterback in this league. And if you don't have it, you'll never be good. That's just bottom line. That's why we are moving up. That's why Dallas has moved up because we found young, good quarterbacks. Same thing with L.A. That's what's going to happen. You find a good quarterback, you're going to move up. And hopefully we're going to stay there for the next decade.
And both teams that were 1 and 2, had talent when they both got Goff and Wentz. LA had a good
Oh,
day.
yeah, they had a good day.
They deserved the number 1 pick that year, but they had a good day. David Roscoe, what's up, boys? What up, Dave?
What up?
What up, Dave?
TT Ballin. It's interesting to wonder whether we'd have Wentz or not without the Chip Shady trade.
True.
So Chip helped us in a way.
Who would ever thought that?
Chip backdoored helped us. And I was saying that, that draft with Wentz and Goff, I was still believed throughout that process that Jalen Ramsey was the best player in that draft, talent-wise. Still might be. Him and Wentz, 1A, 1B. But, that's when we were traded up.
I know,
I'm
you were blowing Jalen.
I was like, oh, yeah, well, we might get it in return. But
you definitely would have. He'd have put a finger in there, but at least.
Rumors.
at worst.
Rumors have Chip maybe to Gainesville.
Yeah, it would be a good hire. That'd be a great hire.
Oh, he's definitely a college guy. He's a fucking hammerhead, fucking loser, but he definitely belongs in college.
100% belongs in college.
So we will see.
Yeah, Gregory Iosa, look what Ramsey has done for a quarterback-less Jaguars team. No, Jalen Ramsey's a stud, man. Ain't no denying that. Ramsey's a flat-out pick.
Oh, Jalen Ramsey is an absolute stud. He's the best corner in football already, and I love the. He's a good shit talker. He might he might dick grab you on the field. You never know. He's out there.
Double dicking.
Yeah.
Bleeding green.
What's this
it
kid even talking about?
That shit was on The Office, too, the other night. There's so many freaking deja vus.
What's this kid even talking about? Fuck.
And we're off the rails.
That's fine. Bleeding green, I don't care if it's 50-0 or 3-2.
That's right.
A win is a win at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
The Birds will take that W. And David Roskett chiming in about his Rams. And TTT Baldwin heard the Sixers are supposed to come out with some good news on Fultz today.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Pootie Tang, I really don't believe anything Colangelo says. I'll believe he's okay when he gets on the court. I have to agree with that one, too. It's tough to trust anything that rat-faced bastard says.
Just that haircut that Colangelo's got. What are you doing, man?
So let's segue right into a little Sixers talk.
What's he doing?
It was a real quick glance, and I said that
He
text
looks
to you
just
guys. Like Mark Davis's brother.
He's like your brother. You guys hanging out?
I thought he fucking was
Getting
the
a
owner of the
Same hair
Raiders.
guy? Same hair guy?
It was like Dumb and Dumber. They're both getting a bowl cut. What's going on?
He's like-
Jesus Christ.
He's like, Mark, who's your barber? That's fantastic. That's a tremendous
He
look
saw
right
Mark. He saw Mark with that mushroom top fucking haircut, and he was like, "Dude, can I get my head to look like a dick too, Mark? Where did you get that cut? How do I get my head to get the mushroom top like a dick? Jesus Christ!
That's incredible.
I'm such a dickhead. I need my hair to look like a dick, just like Mark Davis.
Greg, this isn't Cowboys talk, Daddy. He said,
thought
you
we
guys
were
can't give
turning the
Zeke
page.
any respect.
Jesus.
Wentz and Ramsey, 1A, 1B. What's Zeke? 1C? Yup.
Yep.
Yup.
Tell him to stop hitting women. You gotta be on the field. Got me on the field to be number one. Sorry. Still got 4 more off, Greg.
Yeah, grab a
Tuck
titty.
your tail and go to fuck home.
Grab a titty.
He just talked about how good Ramsey is. Okay, and he's the
Seriously.
one who refuses
Go
to give.
get your fucking
You're
shine
the one
box.
who refused to give respect to Wentz, saying he's not even top 10. Right? That's where the credibility said, window, out. Right? I mean, really, come on. You're better than that, Daddy.
Thought we were going Sixers there. Now
We were, but then I see this.
And we're right back.
I see this. They pull
I
you
wish
right
I had
back in.
another beer to try.
Smack them together like Stone Cold. Let's go.
All right. Simmons and B last night. Sixers up 24. They end up blowing the lead, blowing the game.
I'm just going to pretend only the first half happened, and I'm happy.
Just to make you feel slightly better, in the last 4 seasons, when trailing by 24 or more on the road, the Warriors are 2-8, and the rest of the NBA is 2-537. So you're saying there was a chance the whole time?
We know it. Like
2-8 and 2-537.
Well, listen.
But Willie said
listen,
it was coming. It was unbelievable. That 11-2
you
run
knew
just
it
to
was
start
coming.
the
couldn't
third.
hold off the storm that long.
It's
It shows that
okay.
we're not
Listen,
deep enough.
Golden State. Yeah, but also we
Shows
didn't
we're
have
not deep enough. Wow.
we didn't have any other
Look
guys.
at that win percentage. .004.
We had
Getting it done. The rest of the
no
league.
Justin Anderson. Kind of hurt him last night. 'cause
Yeah, yeah,
he's
it did.
another guy that you could throw at Durant.
You want to
Just-
see as much TLC if it was
Yeah,
if you had Justin Anderson.
and you get another guy you can throw at Durant to cover, another cover guy,
Worker.
just to freshen them up because we're kind of beat up right now, and it finally got to us. And the third quarter, we weren't executing, we weren't hitting shots like we were in the first half, and they were getting us off our spots. And they got physical with us, and it got in our heads. We got a couple technicals. Granted, the refs were bad the whole game, but that's the NBA. The refs are bad. They just fucking are. It's so fast. It's tough to fuck. They're just bad. So
Yeah, we were definitely going to cool down. I mean, we put up 75.
yeah,
I
but
mean,
you,
we knew
but
we
you,
were going to
you
repeat
got
that.
you have to
but-
still run your offense and get good looks. We got some, but we turned the ball over too much. And they got up in our kitchen, and then they were the Warriors, and they were hitting fucking shots. And once Steph gets hot and starts hitting shots, you're in big trouble. That's what happened.
That's what you were saying. I mean, like, you know, at least it was the
You still look at us like we're moving up.
You know,
We're a
at
good
least
team.
it was the Warriors. I mean, because the alarming thing is it's the third time it's happened this year. Now, granted, it was against the Warriors. It was such a ridiculous lead that's what aggravates the shit out of you. But it is the Warriors, and that's what they do. They turn that faucet on, and they go on a 20-0 run before you know it on everybody. You know what I mean?
Everyone.
So it's not just us, but you know, this is the third one, so that's why it's like, you know, we got to be able to finish.
Close, yup.
We got to be able to, you know, get a basket. We got to be able to stop a run when this stuff happens, you know. And we have we have 2 studs to do that, you know. So it shouldn't happen, but we'll see. We're young, and
we're very young,
And
but
listen,
we're moving up, dude.
I'm happy
Listen,
with-
you ask anybody in the league, everyone now is aware. Like, whoa, the Sixers are coming.
Yeah.
The Sixers are coming.
I'm happy of my kids last night, and,
We were
and
looking
I'll
for a
tell you,
statement
and
win,
I'll
that's
tell
why.
you, and I'll tell you why. Why? Not because of the loss, not because blowing the lead, but the fact that you got to get one. You know, and what I'm going to be happy for these kids for, they're going to learn from this. Right, this is all part of the process. This is all part of growing pains. This is part of a young team. Now, you never want to see that happen. So I'm not saying that I like to see that happen. I'm saying as a young basketball team, first year, these guys playing together, I can live with that loss for one reason: learn from it. Continue to learn.
You gotta learn how to close.
That you got to close games. That this is a 48-minute game. It's not a first half game. Not a 24-minute run. This is 48 minutes of basketball, and you got to learn how to close out. And I think that's something that they can build off of and say, look, man, you got the talent to get a 24-point lead. Now, can you know how to put the nail in the coffin? And that's all learning, man. And, again, we knew it was coming because this is a great basketball team last night.
Yeah.
And if there's any team that can do it, it's them. And like Ralphie said, it's hard. You know, there's nothing you can do when Curry's hitting threes from the logo. So, you know, all that
you
stuff.
feel
plays in.
helpless watching. You know what I mean? Like, you're just
You do.
like, man, they're in quicksand right now, and it's trouble. You know what I mean?
And you started seeing it. It got to 15. And you're like, oh, here they come. And I put it in our message when we were up 24. I was going to say, if they lose this game and don't cover, I was going to say, if they don't cover this +8 they're getting, which has them up 32 fucking points right now, I'll walk to the Wells Fargo. Thank you, I didn't put I'll walk in. I sent the criteria email over, right? I sent the criteria over at halftime. We're up 24, right? Listen to this. And I put in, Sixers beat the defending champion Warriors, right? Now I can change anything I want to. I'll put it right on myself.
I was gonna throw him under the bus, and he did it himself. Yeah. At least you tip your cap. They did it himself. I was gonna say, I don't want to name names. Thomas Arnone jinxed the fucking shit out of him when he said the Sixers beat the Warriors in the fucking pre-show notes when they were up 20.
He's Keanu Reeves. He's driving the bus.
Oh my God, he is.
That was on the other day.
You wildcat.
That's great.
Driving the bus. Hey, when in Rome, that's what the family does. Some guys know some things. Some guys are good at a couple things.
Before you get me, I'll do it myself.
But it was so funny. Like as I was typing that last part out, because I put like all the Eagles stuff in front of it, I hear it on the TV out there. Down only 15. Here come the Warriors. And I'm like, oh my God. Should I take it out? And I'm like, no, I'm fucking leaving.
Well, there's college football on, so like I'm breezing around, and then like I said, Willie texts like, here they come, and it's like you just get that pit in your stomach, and you're still up by 14.
Yeah,
you know, I mean when you said that,
it went from the worst was we hung around 15 for a little bit. We traded like 2 baskets, but then it went from us up 7 or 8 to them up 8. Really fast, like super fast.
45-15.
But in my opinion, though, obviously it's a bad loss, and everyone's frustrated because of how great they worked in the first half. But the biggest thing for me, it's not even that you have to learn how to play to more than 24 minutes, like Tom said, which is a good point. But it's especially JoJo and Ben. They gotta learn that in this league, what Golden State did in the second half. By getting them off their spots, and they packed the lane in so Ben couldn't drive, and they got physical, and they got real physical with him, and JoJo got frustrated. And you gotta learn that you gotta still run your offense, and you can't get frustrated because JoJo was clearly frustrated. He got technical, and he was jawing with Draymond, and.
Did you hear what Draymond
got him out of his game.
Did you hear what Draymond said to him on the foul line?
That's what he does.
Did you guys hear what he said to him on the foul line?
I'm sure.
Play a fucking full season. That's what he yelled at him after they were going back and forth. And I had it, but when I was trying to take it with my phone off TV, you couldn't get Draymond's sound as good as you wanted to. But he said it to him. I was waiting for him to make a smart – because Draymond was heated, and I was waiting for him to make a smart-ass comment. And I'm like, yep, that's what he just said. Yep, he just said that. Yep. But no,
it makes sense.
T.T. Ball's got a good point. My issue isn't the fact that we gave up 47 in the third. My issue is we scored 15 in the third. Golden State is going to go on big runs, but you can't let up on the offensive side.
Like I just said, they dictated that by getting in our kitchen, by packing it in, by getting us off our spots. They were pushing Embiid farther out, so he wasn't catching it down low. But we have to still run our offense and get open looks. Now we got some and we missed. The problem was first half the first quarter we were hitting every 3 we took. The rest of the game we couldn't hit a fucking 3 to save our life, which killed us. But we still weren't getting good looks, and we were turning the ball over too much. It was a
perfect
snowball effect. It was a snowball effect.
Perfect shitstorm. You know what I mean?
And he talks about you have to leave TLC out on the court way too much because you don't have
Anderson.
They don't have, and he never found a shot he doesn't like either.
TLC pulls all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, he pulls too much. He's the new Rocco for me.
I thought there was a lot of bad calls in the third too.
There was a lot of bad calls. There was a lot of bad calls the whole fucking game.
Her crew, that with the woman, her crew is so bad. That crew is brutal. Every time that we ran into that crew over the last year, I can't stand that crew. They're so inconsistent. At one point, everything's a foul, and then you're letting everything go. It's one way or the other, man. It's one way or the other.
There's a WNBA. I just don't understand. I mean, and that's fine. You can kill me for it. There's a league for that. All right, that's just the way I look. I'm sorry.
There's a league for it.
These are big, strong, fast, gigantic gentlemen. All right. And I'm being loose with that term right there, right? But there's
not many gentlemen in the league.
No, but 0. But I didn't want to get too politically killed.
Hey, why are you going?
I mean, why are you going? You already said women can't ref. You might as well go full. You might as well full Nelson this bitch.
I did not say that, big fella. I said there's another league.
Let's read between the lines here.
There's another league.
If it looks like a rat and smells like a rat.
Yeah. You might tell me the rat tastes like pumpkin pie. I still ain't fucking eating. It's a filthy animal.
Oh, that's great. He said, "There's another link for this."
It's just, I don't know.
Start moving out of view. Well, this Swift's is going to be off the show.
Send all your emails to
Slide out of camera real quick.
send all your emails to RyanHoward.com.
To the piece.
He's right here. He's right here. You got it right here. Oh, that's great.
Do bobblehead Tommy. He'll get right back to you.
Yeah, we'll get back there.
Right back to you.
We'll smash him later.
Bobbing like Ramsey.
Oh,
That's
goodness.
spectacular.
Friday night.
No, but yeah, tough loss last night, though. Anyway, you
That's
see
a
it.
tough one. Tough loss.
It is.
Just because you're feeling it the first half, you're like, you know,
That's
we're
it. That's
going
what
to
I'm
win this
saying.
football
It
game.
just
We're
went
going
right out of your
to win this
sails.
basketball game.
Right out of your sails, man. But it was. What are you going to do?
But sometimes that kind of stuff's
but
good.
We're looking. It's starting.
You know, you always want to be
like I said,
teaching.
Yeah, of
at this
course. There's
point.
so
We
much-
got 5 game home.
There's so much things
home.
to be happy for. You know what I mean?
We have 5 more at home, I think. We're home. We have a long homestand right now. I think we have 5 more at home. And, I mean, let's go 4-1.
And it's
then
looking
we're
like-
sitting pretty.
Well, good West
It's
Coast
looking
trip,
like-
3-2, too. Or,
Should've been
right?
4-1.
Like we
Yeah,
talked
3-2,
about, like
yeah.
we talked about a while ago. It's looking like the late '70s, mid '80s. Those Sixers, Celtics, battles. All right, now let me ask you a question. Does LeBron say? Let me go with let me go to the process here. Go head to head with Kyrie.
Oh.
Head to head with Kyrie
Don't get me
until
started.
until I got nothing left. You know what I mean?
I'm already-
Until I got nothing left.
That's
Do
what
I
I'm
join the
saying.
boys? Do I join the boys?
Why not?
The Celtics are
Why
scared.
not? Someone said this to me the other day. They said, well, at that point, would you even want LeBron? Yes, you want LeBron. Do you watch basketball? He's still the best player in the league, and I still think he will be next year, too.
Yeah,
Granted, maybe 3 years down the road, he's not the best player in the league anymore, but I
40
bet you he's still pretty fucking good.
45% LeBron James is in the top 20 in the league. when he gets to be 45%, he's still in the top 20. I mean, come on, that's until it's time to roll out.
He's
of
still
there.
clearly the best player in basketball, in my opinion.
Well, isn't this what the process was about? Putting these.
You make yourself good, so you bring guy that wants
so
to
you
come
bring
in.
a star in. So you get a real star that says, I'm going to go play with these kids.
I mean, that would be great.
But this is
how
like,
you'd see,
just to block the square, though. X blocks the circle. Here he comes. Here he comes.
Would he be willing to? I mean, at that point, you probably figure if it's like, well, he's a free agent. What, after this year or the following? But whatever.
This year.
Yeah, you can opt out. Yeah,
you can opt out after this year. But you would figure, like, I guess he probably would too. He'd probably take a back seat to Ben too. Like let Ben carry the ball up and everything, and LeBron be more of like a side piece role. I feel like he would. Maybe if he comes next year, maybe not the first year, but after we already go to the finals,
yes,
we go to the finals.
A very, 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 very good complimentary piece.
Yeah, I mean, like let's be honest. Someone said, "Do you think Cleveland goes back to the finals this year?" Absolutely. I'm sorry, Boston's good. They're not going to beat Cleveland. It's just not going to happen. LeBron goes to the finals every year. It's what he does. He left Cleveland. They were the worst team in basketball. They had the number 1 pick. He comes back. They go to the finals 3 straight years. It's what he does.
Yeah, it's tough to bet
It's
against
just what the
him.
fuck he
They're
does.
playing without Isaiah Thomas, and it's tough to bet against them.
Well, once they get Isaiah, they'll be they'll be in the
that's
finals.
what I'm saying. It's scary. So, but the Celtics, they're doing some things. 15 in a row. Oh my goodness.
Listen, I took a shot at Kyrie early on in the year,
I think he might.
where's the
he might be-
carrier?
yeah.
Where's the carrier?
He might be the best.
I'm right with you.
Best coach, not named Popovich,
Yeah.
in basketball.
Brad
by the way,
Stevens is
Brad
fantastic.
Stevens,
Yeah, real good.
fan-fucking-tastic
Awesome.
coach,
Yep.
fantastic coach.
Yep.
No, real good coach.
Absolutely.
But no, you saw a lot of positives though last night though, and you saw Ben and JoJo. They continue to take steps. I thought Joe had a really good night in the block, especially in the first half, and things went south on us. But you see that. You see Rocco not getting the money and laying down.
Peter North here, old porn star. Great stream, guys.
Hey, Pete, put it away. Hope you're watching with pants on, but
The geyser?
Pete coming
Geysers chiming in?
Pete coming from the North Pole over
I
there.
was just gonna say, and finishing from across the room. Easy, Pete.
Jesus, Pete. Jesus.
That reminds me of my favorite
God. Give me
fantasy.
a raincoat. Jesus.
And J-Hop, I'm right with you. The only way that this game, I feel like the way that the Eagles would lose this game is turnovers and, like you said, pass interference, bad penalties, and obviously the refs. The refs trying to screw us like they did in Carolina. I'm right with you.
He also says I wouldn't even throw Darby in. Why fuck up that chemistry? That D's been playing like a like a fine oil.
Yeah, but
machine.
he's been practicing for like 3 weeks now. I think he's been practicing with the ones this week for sure. So he's ready to go. I like how they waited until he was fully ready to go, which I like.
He said, good looking honky who wrote Peter North comment. Oh, thanks. All my best wishes here, guys. All best wishes. So
that's great.
And hopefully your hands are above the table right now.
I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah, but TTP says even there is a lot of positives too to take out of last night as well, and there is.
Feel the frustration is normal, and the anger, and if you threw the remote, that's all normal good stuff.
Just
we're going, yeah, that's fandom, and we're going in the right direction. All right, we're tired of being, the process is over. We're in it now, so now it's. We want to see results. And we're getting there. And like I said, this is the third bad one in this early part of the season. So this one stings because of the amount of, the lead we had, but not against, and I guess against who it was, because it's the reigning champ. So it would have loved to get a W against the Warriors. I mean, absolutely. All right, but you pissed away the Rockets, you pissed away the Kings. All right, so.
Plus, you had to figure, they didn't play well in Boston. They lost in Boston the other night. And they didn't play well. They only scored 88 points. Yeah. And they were up like 12, and Boston went on a run, took their fucking heart from them, basically. And then they came out, and we ran roughshod on them for the first quarter. And I think that I was in the locker room. I could tell you Steve Kerr wasn't happy in the locker room, okay? And they came out like the champs do in the second half. Is what they did, okay? Yeah. So it wasn't just – I think that was also from frustration from, hey, we just fucking look like shit at the end of the game against Boston, and then you come and you lay an egg in the first half. Like, he got – because they came out and they were a lot more aggressive. They played Warrior basketball.
No, that's spot on, because that's what champions at any sport, all right, take a beating, all right, and take your best shot and then stand back up. And teams that are bad, or individuals that are bad, or that are losers, they stay down. You know what I mean? Like great teams and champions stand back up.
Absolutely.
Whether we could have finished them or not, they were going to get back up.
They were going to show themselves.
They were going to get back up.
Now I look at it as like, okay, the next game, which is tomorrow night against the Jazz. I look for the rebound. How does the team come out?
Yeah, no Gobert. I mean, I want JoJo for 40.
You know where I'm going with it, right?
Get big, JoJo.
For a young team, respond.
Oh, yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
Come get this game tomorrow night and be able to put this game away and just put it, file it away. Yeah. Right? Remember what happened, okay? But don't let it affect your play. Come out against the Jazz and put a nail in the coffin and beat a team you're supposed to beat. That's what I'm looking for.
I agree.
Tomorrow night.
And that's the difference in football. You got to wait a whole week. In baseball, you get a chance to play the next day, most likely.
Go get it.
And in the NBA, they're stretching the schedule out, but you have a chance to play, a day later, or if you're on a back-to-back, whatever it is, you get a chance to get that taste out of your mouth. But no Gobert. I expect JoJo to be big.
He should eat. He should eat. And I like the one thing I do love is that he is staying down in the post a lot more too. Brett's keeping him down there, staying down there, knowing, hey, bro, you dominate down there. There isn't a big man in this league that can handle you on the block. Somebody tried telling me DeMarcus Cousins yesterday. I said, I don't know what basketball you watch. Then he tried sending me a stat line. I said, bro, I know his stats.
DeMarcus Cousins doesn't play.
Okay? Doesn't play lick of defense.
Doesn't play no defense.
I even told him, I'll piggyback it. Anthony Davis can't cover him in the low block.
By the way, you want to know why? Because Anthony Davis is the softest fucking big man I've ever seen in my life.
They both are. They both are.
What a backhand he left with a concussion on a backhand.
Him and Cousins want to shoot jumpers all day. That's all they want to do down there.
I hit him with a backhand, inadvertent backhand, and he was like, "Oh, my brain's jumbled."
Yeah,
Bro, that's all Pelicans do is shoot jumpers.
A big fucking pussy.
All they do is shoot jumpers there.
But I just want to see him take that next mean streak. See if you're with me on this, like the mean streak step, right?
Yep.
Like he's a social media darling, and he's a killer on the, killer on
the
court.
Yeah, but he's got a mean streak in the court.
I know that, but I'm saying with his teammates, just like still being a great teammate. And I'm going to give you the example. The other night against the Clippers, Redick throws it in, it goes immediately back, and then Redick fires up a three. That's an automatic repost, all right? And I want to see him grab him. Give me that.
Give me that fucking ball.
Give me that ball back. You know what I mean? And then, like I said, it's in there and it's coming. I'm just saying, like, that's what I want to see. You know what I mean? Olajuwon did that. Like, Kenny Smith, throw me that fucking ball.
Yeah, no, demand it. Demand. Demand the
basketball.
Dare
swing that back.
Demand.
Mario Ellie.
He said,
get back into me.
He said, Kenny Smith, You throw the ball back to me, you're going to get 2 rings, and you'll be on fucking TNT. Let's go. What do you do?
You'll make money the rest of your life, Kenny. Get me the basketball.
They'll call you the Jet. Everyone will forget that you rode my fucking coattails and Clyde's. Throw me the ball.
All right, so we talked about our favorite Eagles-Cowboys memory. There was tons of them.
Yeah.
Tons of great memories out there. Hopefully tonight we get another one.
Another great memory tonight would be nice.
We talked about,
nice.
We went in picks against the spread. What game this season for the Birds had you start believing? We got in a little bit of that because that was a good question the boys from the Philly Sports Guys brought up on Friday. So we figured I'd piggyback that one with you guys because I thought it was a great one. Is that good enough to win this game on his own? You know where I stand on that? I don't think he is. You know where I put him? He's outside the top 10 if you're asking me right this second. Do you care how the Eagles win? No, we none of us care.
No.
Just a dub's a dub at this point, and especially against the division rival who's going to give you their best shot.
Don't care at all how they win.
What do the Eagles need to do on the offensive defense side of the football to beat Dallas? Went over that. Key player, score predictions, player of the game, and obviously our poll question, who wins on Sunday Night Football. So, listen, man, it's exciting. Tonight's the night. It's Eagles-Cowboys. It's finally here. I feel like it's been a long 2 weeks off. You know what I mean? That bye has been long, knowing you got the Cowboys looming and just everything that comes with that. The hatred, the hate of the star, everything it stands for. America's criminals. Cry, Dallas, cry. I mean, let the hashtags.
We hate them.
Let the hashtags roll out.
We hate them. You should hate them. Everyone hate them. Let's go. America's team, my ass. Let's go. Sorry, Pope. Not really. I'm not sorry at all.
sorry, not sorry. But listen, we love.
Sorry, I'm not sorry.
Go enjoy some football. Want to thank you all for listening. The best in the business is over
We'll
here.
be back next week.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
yourself.
Be safe. Enjoy that bird. Enjoy a Bird's victory tonight. Let's go. Let's go.
If you haven't, throw it in your comments, score, prediction, player of the game, chance to win a Visa gift card. Screenshot it on the YouTube side of it. You can send it over to me, and if you're the one who won. So let's go Birds tonight. Sixers looking to rebound tomorrow against the Jazz. Enjoy Sunday. Enjoy your Christmas day right here. Eagles-Cowboys like Christmas fucking day. And shitting on that star is the greatest present we can open. Listen, we love you all. You help make the show. You help drive the show. Monday, you have the Sports Hounds. Tuesday, Birds of a Feather. Wednesday, the Fix, AM and the PM. Tons of shit going on here. Hockey Happy Hour Thursday for the hockey junkies. And we'll be back Sunday morning taking you into another Eagles football. I'm actually going to the game next Sunday. 3 rows off the field with one Mr. Stephen J. Shaw.
Oh.
Got his tickets in a
Uncle
raffle.
Stevie!
Only $200 for that cut. Only $200
Uncle Steve!
for that cut. And the bobblehead got me too. Thank you,
You gotta
Gibson
bring that
Mayer,
with
LLC. Find them on the web, gibsonmayer.com, sportsoutletinc.com, scanzanosports.com, BMW of Atlantic City, and a new show sponsor for us in the next few weeks here, PJ Wheelhands of Cherry Hill. We'll be sponsoring Agree to Disagree moving forward. So we appreciate that as well. And we'll see you up there for live shows as well. Let's go, Birds.
Let's go.
Thanks, TTP. It's a great stream.
Folks, Bob Mannery here, and you're listening to Agree to Disagree, the flagship, only on A2D Radio. Uncle Sweeps, Nick Delgozzo, the legendary Brian Wilson, and the fucking man himself, Tom Arnone. These 3 guys from Jersey bringing you real talk with no agenda. You don't like them? Tough shit. It's their show, and they're going to say whatever the hell they goddamn want.